Hey, I am muted. I am muted. Hey, sorry about that. I didn't realize I was muted. Hey, we are live today because I am muted. Now I'm hearing two of myself. Hey, sorry about that. I didn't realize I was muted. Hey, why am I hearing two of myself? Today because I am muted. Now I'm hearing two of myself. Hey, sorry about that. I didn't realize I was muted. Hey, why am I hearing? I just fixed it. Sorry about that. Gee whiz. Crazy, crazy. Hold on a second here. Let me get everything set up again. All right, we've taken care of those issues. So we're coming to you live because there's a significant tornado threat in the U.S., and there's already been several tornadoes reported today, and we got a bunch of tornado warnings in Iowa. So let's check these out. Tornado warnings in Iowa going on now. I'm going to switch this up a little bit and put that there and put this over here. So a number of tornado warnings right now in Iowa, southwest of Des Moines. All right, so we're watching these here. I think these are all radar indicated. No, we have observed. Oh, a PDS tornado warning. Which one of these is PDS? Right here. Yes, okay, all right. Hey, guys, we might have a debris signature right here. I know some of you have been watching this. So this is a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning right here. You can see particularly dangerous situation warning. It says confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado located over Nottoway Park or 5 miles southwest of Greenfield. Particularly dangerous situation. So this one right here, and on the left, you see that, I assume this is what they're talking about right here, that blue, on the debris radar, that blue oval area right there. So if we zoom in to get a picture of what it's like there. All right, so this is a pretty, did it just hit Greenfield? Did Greenfield just get hit, guys? How big is Greenfield? Hey, look at Greenfield, Iowa, right there. They might have just gotten hit. Yeah, yeah. So we might have had a tornado hit Greenfield, Iowa. I'm not sure. I'm going to get the scanner up, but it does look like it goes right through there. That's not good. Greenfield, Iowa has population. Around 2,000 people live there. Around 2,000 people live in Greenfield. So they might have taken a hit. Let me see if I can get a scanner from there. Give me one moment here. There's an Adair County fire scanner. I don't know if we're going to hear anything on it, but I'll pull up the county scanner. I'll see what I can do. Again, I don't know if we're going to hear anything on that scanner. I don't see many people listening to it. All right, so that is very concerning. Yes, so it looks like Greenfield possibly took a direct hit because this is a particularly dangerous tornado warning, and that looks like a debris signature on the left. And if it is a debris signature, it goes like right through Greenfield. And again, I'll take the radar off and I'll zoom in here. There's Greenfield. About 2,000 people live there. And if I zoom out a little bit here, see Greenfield? Now watch this. Yeah, so Michelle Batten says on Reed's stream, they said a hospital got hit. Yeah, Reed Timmer has been out there covering stuff. If you want to check out his stream, I believe he saw some stuff get destroyed, like a wind turbine or something like that a little while ago. But yeah, that could have been a direct hit on Greenfield. And that's still now what's in front of it right now. If we look in front of it, let's check this out here. So after Greenfield, which may have taken a direct hit, I hope people were sheltered. There's also Greenfield Municipal Airport. If we keep going here, it's pretty sparsely populated. I'm going to keep going northeast here. There's some people who live here. I mean, Dexter is up here. Dexter is a small town up here. Stewart is a small town up here. And they are both in the warning area. And then Redfield is a small town up here. So let me get the radar back on here so you can see it. But keep an eye on that blue area on the correlation coefficient radar. That is possibly a debris signature from a tornado right there. So I am not hearing anything on the... Greenfield is in Adair County, and I am hearing nothing on the Adair County fire scanner. Nothing. Oh, there's also an ambulance scanner I can put on, but I don't see anyone listening to these. So I would assume if there was a lot going on these scanners, you would have people listening to them. So I have a couple. That's Adair County, Kirksville Fire in Adair County ambulance scanner. I know Lynn Downey's in Iowa. Please stay safe, Lynn Downey. So again, a number of tornado warnings, all in Iowa right now, and one of them is a PDS tornado warning. I'll see if I can get you any more information on Greenfield, but that blue oval could be, I'd say there's a decent chance probably, it's because it's a PDS tornado warning, debris. And you have on the right here, see where that blue is right there, the blue and the red? That's the wind velocity radar. So right around here is, I'm sure where they're looking at, and that's why they have this warning. Let me see what other updates I can get you about what is going on. But that is a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning, a large dangerous tornado on the ground in Iowa. Oh, Taylor Trogdon, who is a forecast specialist at NOAA, so he's a professional. He says that a long-track tornado did move through Greenfield, Iowa. So this is a long-track tornado that is on the ground. It's a long-track tornado on the ground. You see where that blue oval is there. That is a long-track tornado. And it is believed it moved through Greenfield, Iowa. Oh, hang on a second. I'm going to repost something. Hold on. Yeah, I'll post stuff on my X account. as I see it as well. The buzzing is the scanner. I have 2 scanners on from the area, but I'm not hearing anything on either of them. Again, this is believed to be, well, I mean, I've just seen confirmation from a weather expert that it is a long track, and also they say it's observed tornado, damage threat considerable, particularly dangerous situation, confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado on the ground. That was before it hit Greenfield, but it has moved through Greenfield and is now moving through. Again, this is a little bit southwest of Des Moines. So, if we look here, there's also Dexter. Now, Dexter, how many people live in Dexter? Dexter's a small town right there. They need to be sheltering. Yes, I'm going to try to get you guys updates about Greenfield. About 2,000 people live there. Dexter, Iowa. 640 people live in Dexter. Hey guys, I'll say it again. I said it 1 minute ago. I said there's a hum because I'm listening to the scanner. And then after I said it, oh, is there more hum? Hold on. Hang on. Is there more than the scanner hum? Let me see. And then after I said it, is there more than the scanner hum? What am I not hearing? Hang on a second. I feel like you guys are hearing something that I'm not hearing. So hang on a moment. I'll fix it. I'm going to turn off the scanners for a second. All right, the scanner is off. Are you guys still hearing anything with the scanner off? Are you hearing anything with the scanner off? Because I said there was a hum from the scanner, and then after I said that, all these people are angrily saying, why aren't you hearing the hum? Okay, the hum went away. So, again, I said there's a hum for a scanner. Then all these people yelled at me in the chat after I said that, saying, why aren't you doing anything about the hum? There's a big hum. Can't you hear it? And I turned off the scanner, and there's no hum. So again, let me say it again. There is a hum from the scanner. Okay? Jeez. Listen to what I'm saying before you complain. Gee whiz. Gosh. You have some responsibilities as a viewer. You need to at least listen to what I'm saying. Before you tell me something's wrong in the chat, listen to what I'm saying.
Central, ACAT 22. 22 is cleared scene, back in service. No patient. Richard.
Okay, so I'm going to try to find out again. It looks like Greenfield might have taken a direct hit from this large tornado. And so I'm going to try to find out more what's going on in Greenfield. That's why I have the scanners on. Right now, this is getting very close to, it looks like, Dexter, Iowa. Hey guys, I'm going to post something in the chat for you. I'm going to post a picture from this tornado. I just posted it in the chat. But this is a large, violent tornado on the ground. And then I'm going to show you something else in the chat. All right, I posted a couple of... Yeah, and Fox Weather says widespread damage in Greenfield, Iowa following a direct hit by a tornado. Okay? Widespread damage in Greenfield, Iowa following a direct hit by a tornado, which was just a few minutes ago. let me put a headline up that change. Let me change this here. Major damage in Greenfield, Iowa, after large tornado. Hang on a second here. All right, so this is still, again, I can't tell from the radar if it's still on the ground. This tornado has been on the ground for a long time. If it is heading near Dexter, Iowa. The scanners are not really telling us anything at the moment from the Greenfield area. There's Dexter right there. I posted some photos on my X account in the chat and on my X account at Lookner of damage in Greenfield. Let me just do something else real quick here, but we're going to try to get you updates about that. And I'm going to take your comments and questions on the air. Sorry, I've just been trying to get updates here. So just let me get organized. Thanks for your patience. The humming is from the scanner. The humming is from the scanner. I'm going to put it on the screen. The humming is from the scanner. Give me 1 second here. Okay. All right, so, you know, maybe this thing has got to lift at some point. It's got to lift at some point. You can see that blue oval there. That is where the, see that blue oval there? It moved through Greenfield. That is where the tornado has been. Is it lifting? I don't know. The blue oval isn't as well defined. I can't tell. I have no idea if it's still as strong as it was. But the tornado warning right now is not a PDS warning. Okay, so something to notice is they've changed the tornado warning for this area from a particularly dangerous situation warning to a regular tornado warning. And they say a confirmed tornado was located 7 minutes ago, 12 miles northeast of Greenfield. And you're supposed to take cover now if you're in the warning area. So you should be taking cover in that area. But for whatever it's worth, they said it's now not a PDS warning, it's a tornado warning. Do we have, what other warnings do we have? All the warnings right now are in Iowa. They're all in Iowa. And of the warnings, some of them, a bunch of them say observed. Are those all in the same area? Let me see. This says radar indicated, observed, observed. What's this one down here? This one. Oh, a different tornado. All right, this is a second tornado. At 3:58, 6 minutes ago, a confirmed tornado was located over Maxburg. So that's a second tornado. These are both observed tornado warnings. This and this. Not as easy to make out on the radar, that one. Yeah, we got to get more updates from Greenfield. They've had significant damage there. And I'm going to try to find more updates from them. A new tornado watch was just issued for parts of Wisconsin, including Madison. They say a couple strong tornadoes possible. That's a new tornado watch. Let me show you quickly where the watch areas are. Here are the watch areas. Right here. So that's the current watch area. You got watches going from Oklahoma, some of Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, a lot of Iowa, Wisconsin, Minnesota, some of Illinois. And then one of these is a particularly dangerous situation tornado watch. And that says particularly dangerous situation, several tornadoes and a few intense tornadoes likely. That is for a lot of Iowa and some of Illinois, Wisconsin, and Minnesota. And that is in effect until 9 p.m. Central Time. But again, those are the watch areas. And this new watch that just got posted is this one. That includes Madison. That says a few tornadoes and a couple intense tornadoes possible, and that goes until midnight Central Time. I'm going to turn off those scanners for the moment because I'm not hearing much on them. All right, let's get back to the radar. Let me thank our moderators real quick. Oops. Hang on. Hang on, folks. There we go. Yeah, so a bunch of tornado warnings in Iowa. You're looking at them right now. I think I'm going to switch these two. You can see the lightning. This is a line of storms, by the way, just to show you here. So if you look on the right, that's the rain radar, and you see this line of storms. Actually, what I'll do is I'm going to show you the whole thing. That's the composite radar. So that shows you this large line of storms moving across the central U.S. And you can see there's a lot of when I go to the other view, you'll see there's a lot of it's a line of thunderstorms. And then we're seeing tornado warnings. We just got a new one in Minnesota. Just got a new tornado warning. So you having these tornado warnings popping up on this line of storms as it moves slowly to the east. So we just got a new tornado warning here. So let's go look at that, and that's for southern Minnesota. Radar indicated. I'm going to go. This is radar indicated rotation. That's for southern Minnesota. So we'll keep an eye on that. Severe radar indicated rotation. And then we got these in here. This one still says observed. Uh-oh. What did I just hear? I just heard something. Oh, I still have one of the scanners on. The Adair County Fire Scanner. See what we hear on there. This said, as of 11 minutes ago, this was a confirmed tornado located over Macksburg, Iowa. Is this one? There's Macksburg. Oh, I see. See, it says Macksburg right there. See the blue move through there? So Macksburg might have gotten hit with a tornado too. That I don't know. Macksburg is a small town there. So they might have gotten hit with a tornado. I am not sure. This still says observed too. I don't know if that long track tornado is still on the ground. Yeah, see, so on the right here, that debris area, the debris ball on radar, it's not as well defined now. So maybe that tornado has weakened or broken up. I don't know. Hey, let me quickly say thanks to our moderators. I really appreciate them being here. We have Havasu Mom and Cynthia Moon and RJ and Kinetic here. Really appreciate it. And Linda Belk and Larry moderate for us on X. Over there on Twitch, our moderators include people such as David Green, Idaho Star, Papa Bear, Sharon C54, and Certainly Dev. And also thanks to Moist07 for your support on Twitch, and thanks Janet Burnett and Debbie James for your support. And I appreciate that. And thanks also to our Facebook moderators. Shout out to them. Margaret Riley is there right now moderating over there. Kay Lowry Body as well. Thank you. So there's tornado warnings in Iowa and one in southern Minneapolis. And there shouldn't be any background noise right now because I don't have any other scanners on right now. Is there any background noise right this second? Right now, because I don't hear any. But there might be a little when I turn on one of the scanners, which I'm going to do right now, because I want to hear if anything's being reported from Adair County. I just turned on a scanner from Adair County, so you might hear some background noise. It's like no one's ever heard a scanner before. Yeah, there's a little noise coming from one of the scanners that I just turned on. While I have a second, Uffy mentioned that Reed posted a clip of what happened on his stream, guys. Thanks, Uffy. Yeah, so you can read. Timmer posted a clip of what happened on his stream when windmills got destroyed. That was right before we came on the air. He said this was south of Greenfield, Iowa. And I believe that was a tornado that went through Greenfield, Iowa. Our viewer Schlitz Joe says, I saw that live. Oh, a new tornado warning in Missouri now. Now we have one down in Missouri. I'm going to change the headline in a second. But new tornado warning in Missouri, western Missouri, south of Kansas City. Keep an eye on that one as well. Right? Probably in there. Yeah, I'm still not hearing anything. Very little information coming out of Greenfield. We don't have an active scanner from there. So I'm limited in what I can tell you. Oh, I'm sorry. I said Minneapolis. Tony mentioned. I meant to say Minnesota. I meant to say southern Minnesota, not southern Minneapolis. My bad. I meant to say southern Minnesota. Thanks, Tony. Sometimes I don't realize what I'm saying. So again, we have a tornado warning in southern Minnesota, not Minneapolis, south of Minneapolis. We have several in Iowa, and we have one south of Kansas City. And of these, radar indicated rotation, radar indicated rotation, radar indicated rotation, radar indicated rotation, radar indicated rotation. Yeah, this is the one of the 6 with an observed tornado. And is this one, which is southwest of Des Moines. So let's check out this one. It says, yeah, it says like 22, oh no. Right now, I think they've changed this to radar indicated. Yes, they have. They changed it to radar indicated. Oh, no, that's one observed. No, they didn't. It's this one right here. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. At 4:15, 2 minutes ago, a confirmed tornado. Okay, so there's an active tornado on the ground. In Iowa, it says 2 minutes ago, a confirmed tornado was located 5 miles west of Badger Creek State Park, or 8 miles north of Winterset. So there's a confirmed tornado on the ground here, north of Winterset. It's kind of hard to make out on radar. But they said 8 miles north of Winterset. So there were 2 tornadoes very close to each other, well, relatively close to each other in Iowa. And now it looks like one of them has gone. It looks like the one that went through Greenfield has broken up for the moment. Now I wonder if there's a scanner from Winterset. Let's see. Oh yes, there is. Weather Radio Des Moines, Iowa Public Safety. Oh, South Central Iowa County's Public Safety. Let's try this one. Let's try this scanner. Hang on a moment. Hang on a moment, folks. We're trying a different scanner.
And probably P-size hill.
10-4. Five for this one coming out 44, sorry. Storm later, you also clear.
There is, I'm hearing a little something noise-wise, and I don't know where that's coming from, honestly. I'm just not sure.
County, go ahead.
So they were trying to set up a task channel for Adams County. Could you advise what you want us on?
I'm looking for other scanner things I can play for you.
Thank you.
2-4-16-18. County, or work memory. Go ahead.
Can you put, if you're including our task channel, can you use Fire Talk 2, please?
stolen warning for northeastern.
10-4 direct. 220, if you'll just stay west, I'll kind of go to the south side of Des Moines here.
Des Moines 456 will be 1041.
456, 1041, 1619.
Scanner is from Iowa. Okay, we got, these are the 6 tornado warnings. Southern Minnesota, south of Kansas City, and a bunch in Iowa. Are any of them observed tornadoes at the moment?
1619.
There's 7 tornado warnings. The one observed one is still that one here. Oh, wait, hold on. Right here. That was observed
Des
as
Moines has
of...
issued a tornado warning for northern Polk County, southwestern Story County, southeastern Boone County, eastern Dallas County until 5 o'clock. At 4:18, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Adair, moving northeast at 45 miles an hour. This is radar indicated. Authority Des Moines, weather Des Moines State clear 1620.
That's this one. They just talked about this tornado warning right here. Right there. That's the one you just heard on the scanner. So I don't know if this is the one of the 7 tornado warnings where it says observed right here. This is the one that was talking about 6 minutes ago a confirmed tornado was located 8 miles north of Winterset. There's Winterset right there. So somewhere north of there was a tornado a few minutes ago.
Yeah, it's issued a tornado warning that does include the metro area here. Circulation looks to be just a little bit west of Waukee, moving to the northeast. So downstream would be Grimes, then Johnston, Polk City. So we'll keep watching that circulation, but that's the area of primary concern.
That's what they're talking about. On the scanner, they're talking about this tornado warning. They just mentioned Polk City.
50-year-old male, possible heart attack.
So
1621.
On the scanner, they're saying that's like the Des Moines metro area. If we do this, you'll see up here that some of the, part of a bunch of this is pretty densely populated here. That's, northwest Des Moines metro area. But we don't have a confirmed tornado there yet. We have radar indicated rotation. So hopefully we don't see a big tornado pop up there. Look at all those tornado warnings around Des Moines.
I'll say copy.
Hang on 1 second.
Pot County, Pop 41.
1 sec.
I go for gas.
I don't know if you copied with all the traffic, but 36 is 41 with me, and I'll be out the fire station. I guess I got a carload of injuries coming off the interstate.
Carload of injuries coming off the interstate.
Call sheet for you guys.
They just said a carload of injuries coming in off the interstate.
10-4-16-22.
I'm going to post some more stuff from a little earlier in the chat, some more videos and stuff.
Sandro's en route. Sandro en route is 1623.
Five seven seven Des Moines.
and 550 base.
Some patients, Southeast 2nd Street, by Kevin's house, on a porch. Head wound, it sounds like.
Wow, hear that? They have a patient with a head wound. This is Iowa. It's southern Iowa, right?
Apparently, I have a carload of injured people coming to my station from a house that was hit in Adair County. Could you dispatch an ambulance to this location, please?
Hear that, guys? This is southern
fire
central
station.
Iowa.
Yeah,
How's
10-4.
that was-
I've got several medics here. Just need an ambulance. I don't even know what kind of injuries to suspect yet.
Wow.
10-4.
So we're hearing about multiple injuries. A couple tornadoes went through southern Iowa. I'm not sure of the damage in Greenfield. I believe Greenfield might have taken a direct hit.
Got us troopers on the area keeping an eye on us as well.
Oh, I have a damage report from Greenfield, guys. I'll post it in the chat.
Attention Madison County Ambulance, you are needed for assistance with Earlham Fire at 140 South Chestnut Street at their station. They have a carload of unknown injuries coming from the storm in Adair County, are requesting assistance. Attention Madison County Ambulance, you are needed to assist Earlham at the fire station 140 South Chestnut Avenue for a carload of unknown injuries coming from Adair County, Madison County, 1625.
You're hearing it on the scanner there, guys. A carload of injuries coming from Adair County. Yeah, I've been posting links in the chat when I see like videos of damage from like Greenfield and stuff.
Potentially here in a second, and buses to this location. So while we're in the parking lot is icy.
So there's intense weather in this area. Look at on the right here. Des Moines about to get hit with the rain in the thunderstorms. Are any of these observed tornado? There's one observed. Where's the observed one? Oh, that expires in 3 minutes.
County Ambulance, possible signal 4, 1015 West Summit Street, apartment 1. This will be at the Asri apartment. For a 49-year-old female, fall detection through Lifeline. Have not been able to contact her. Possible signal 4, 1015 West Summit Street, apartment number 1 for 49-year-old female. Lifeline advised of fall detection, Madison County Sheriff's Office, 1626.
So right now, of these tornado warnings,
Traffic control for this accident at the 48, they need another car.
the only one that says observed is this one, and
all my cars are headed to Greenfield.
it expires in 2 minutes. Oh, hear that? On the scanner, they just said all my cars are headed to
County
Greenfield.
R4 call 41 Shelby.
Guys, Greenfield, Iowa took a direct hit, it appears, from a large tornado a little while ago. And they are sending first responders there. They just talked about it on the scanner, and I have posted in the chat and on my X count a number of videos
Shelby County, would
from Greenfield.
8317 be able to head down to the interstate? We have a 1050 accident that we need another car to assist with traffic control. 10-4, let me check on that. I might be able to send another deputy. Stand by. 10-4, any help would be greatly appreciated. 10-4.
Something like this is not. We almost have a second deputy on scene.
10-4, thank you. 1628.
Same time.
I'll keep posting stuff as I see it from Greenfield in the chat.
Okay, stay there. I'm coming from Corning. I'll meet you there.
2,000 people live in Greenfield, around there.
They said you could disregard that.
Amber says, my lights are flickering in Des Moines. Stay safe. Okay. Right now, there's 1, 2, 3 tornado warnings. 1, 2, 3, 4 in Iowa.
Don't know much on that yet. They just pulled up.
Any of these observed right now? 8 tornado warnings total.
West of me all the way to Greenfield. That's what I'm doing.
Hold on. I couldn't hear that. None of the tornado warnings right now is observed tornado. It's all radar indicated rotation. So I'm not focusing on any particular one at the moment.
Sorry, but he's on the wrong tack channel.
Yeah, so we're not hearing.
Then
They have a
trying to get resources staged here, and then we can kind of go systematic.
So we're listening to a scanner from South Central Iowa.
Adair Incident Command from 3970.
And they also have a TAC channel. So like the specific stuff about the search and rescue, that's not going to be on this channel. That'll be on this encrypted TAC channel. But we are hearing some stuff on this channel. So when they say TAC channel, they're talking about this encrypted channel they set up.
No.
None of these observed at the moment. It's all radar indicated rotation.
You have 2 med calls at the moment.
Copy. If one of those clears, if you want to go ahead, if we don't have anything else, go ahead and send one to Greenfield.
Until 5:15 at 429. Or 5 miles south of Norwalk, moving northeast at 50 miles an hour. Tornado and half dollar size hail. This is radar indicated authority Des Moines weather. Des Moines state's clear 1631.
There's the incident command at.
Yeah, there's several warnings in Minnesota. There's a bunch in Iowa. There's one in Missouri. Again, right now, all radar indicated rotation. So I'll jump around and check out each of them.
76 Adair County. Have you talked to anyone over there yet? Yeah, I have. Not law enforcement, though. For us.
37, they have incident command set up at the lumberyard. 1632.
You know, if I hear of any kind of report of a large tornado on the ground, I'll certainly let you know. Checking the radar to see if you see any of the obvious signs of it.
For your 43, I'm at Hazel and 6 at the lumberyard. Going to block the highway there. There's lines down and people are trying to drive through it.
Power lines down on a highway. People trying to drive through it.
Incoming air units. We're going to shoot for Southeast 6th and Southeast Town Line Road.
Oh, I'm going to check flight radar as well.
From the
Sounds like maybe they're bringing in helicopters. Give me one moment. I just need to fix the headlines a little small.
Greenfield.
Trying to get you more updates on what happened. What's the situation in Greenfield? Let me pull up flight radar to see. It sounded like maybe they were bringing in some medical helicopters or something, but I'm not sure. Here's flight radar 24. I'm going to pull that up right now.
Yeah, they just lost power along interchanges. I-80
we want to go to Iowa.
Copy.
We want to go here. I don't know if we're going to see anything on the scanner here. I'm not seeing helicopters. They said incoming air units.
Pont County, do you have traffic would pass?
Yeah, I'm not really seeing it there.
I do. Do you have somebody that can go to Highway 83? We're going to be diverting traffic off the interstate, the Marnie exit south through Marnie, and then go west on Highway 83. You have somebody that can direct traffic there?
Oh, one of our viewers, Martin Suarez, has lost power in Urbadale. I'll check poweroutage.us for the power outage reports.
Yeah, 3971 told me to go to Shieldberg's lot here north on 25. The possibility of moving staging to here, is that what you want me to do, or do you want me to do something else?
Not huge power outages reported at the moment, but that's probably going to change.
To Greenfield Lumber at this time. We're kind of still trying to get 25 open in front of Greenfield Lumber to get through town.
Hear that, guys? They're trying to like open up a road so they can get through town.
So do you want me to go to Greenfield Lumber?
Yeah, 10-4.
Here's where Greenfield Lumber is. So there's Greenfield Lumber there. And they're saying they're trying to, that's kind of on the outside of town. So, and when they say 25, they're talking about this north-south road.
409 Southeast 2nd. People do have an injured patient out of the house that was trapped.
409 Southeast 2nd. Is that in Greenfield? I'm not sure. I'll check.
We'll be taking 3 trucks. We'll be done with Operation Skywarn en route to Greenfield.
We just heard about somebody right there, 409 Southeast 2nd. They just said somebody had been was trapped in a house and now they're out. That's in Greenfield. We just heard about it right now.
Everything's cleared up here. I'm going to be en route back to quarters.
Maybe that house.
10-4.
This is what Greenfield looks. It's a small town. About 2,000 people live there. And it looks like they have had a large destructive tornado go through town, and we know there's been heavy damage because we've seen there's videos of it, and we have the scanner on where they're talking about trying to get more help into Greenfield right now.
2 or DPS will be on 4B.
A bunch of tornado warnings right now in some in Iowa, one in Missouri, some in Minnesota. I believe all of them are still, at the moment, radar-indicated rotation. Yes. Oh, no. We have an observed tornado. Observed tornado right now. Here. Where is it? Observed tornado. It says here, observed. 6 minutes ago, a confirmed tornado was located over Spring Hill or near Norwalk. Okay. Where is that? Over here. Where's Spring Hill? I see Norwalk. Man, it's not easy to see there. That's not far from Des Moines.
That patient at 409 Southeast 2nd in Greenfield.
10-4, you do have him.
10-4.
Oh, I think I know. Right here. Right here. Look on the radar, guys. So look here. Let me stop it. Stop. See right there, right, that radar frame right there. See that blue ball on the right, right near Spring Hill? That must be what they're talking about because they said near Spring Hill. So that on the right, that's the correlation coefficient radar, which can show tornado debris. I'm guessing that's where they're talking about. Now, if you go forward, you're not seeing, you know, you saw that debris pop up, and then you're not seeing it as much on the next radar frame on the right there. So hopefully that means it's lifting. But right there, you saw that debris, what appears to be a debris signature. Now, if we zoom in, what is there?
Where is IT located at? I'm at the True Value Hardware store.
Hold on, now it's acting funky here. So Spring Hill is I mean, it's a small town here.
Trying to get to other
It's the
people
same map
as
on
needed.
both sides, but there's definitely people like Greenbush. There's definitely houses there.
10-4.
They might have gotten hit with a tornado there in the Greenbush area, Spring Hill area.
IC from 885.
Go ahead, 88.5.
We've got one injured female. We've got her transferred to the Nottoway Community School. Nobody here to assist. Is there another triage spot that we're supposed to be at?
Greenfield Lumber or the Casey store?
10-4.
So we're listening to the scanner
Greenfield
talking about
Command
damage in
from-
Greenfield.
Madison County 206.
Scanner is talking about Greenfield right now. While we give you updates on the current tornado warnings.
'89's in West Des Moines.
Hey.
Eastern heading to Greenfield to assist.
A quick thanks to Walter Beasley and
Perfect,
Robin. Thank you, Robin and Walter Beasley. Yeah, so I've posted a bunch of stuff in the chat and on my X account. And
They are both refusing medical multiple times. They're just wanting an officer to do a report for him. I will attach you to it.
oh, I think I know what that sound was. I think I know where the sound came from.
428.
Wow. Okay, sorry. I know what was
89's gonna
happening.
Start heading towards Greenfield to assist with that.
Copy, 1640.
Ah, okay, I figured it out. Thanks to Sotiri. Sotiri, this is really weird.
R4 CAC 44.
So,
Go ahead, Rich.
guys, I just figured out the mystery of the sounds.
Lifeline 3 has accepted ETA of about 2.5 minutes. 2.5.
10-4. I don't know what you have for information, but please send them to the Creston Hospital. I have one red headed there right now.
One red headed to the Creston
I'll
Hospital.
divert them down to Creston, Greater Regional Creston.
Red is severe injuries but high potential for survival. That's from National Institutes of Health. Hey, so I figured out what the sound was, guys. It's Sotiri messaged me, our viewer, and he was really helpful. So there was a video that was coming into my computer.
Checking. Is winter set in the clear as far as weather?
I couldn't even see it. It was a video coming in from Gaza that I could play if I wanted to, but it wasn't even open on the screen. So there was no tab with the
10-4.
video.
I think
But
let me check what I see down there.
the computer was intaking the video and playing the sound from the video. So that's why I couldn't figure out what it was, because it literally wasn't even open anywhere. There was nowhere for me to see it playing. So thank goodness Sotiri, I had no idea that we could even hear it. It was really weird. So thanks Sotiri for messaging in. Sotiri figured out what it was. So it wasn't a huge, it was, I heard a little sound in the back and I was like, why am I hearing these things?
Where am I headed?
So I really appreciate Sotiri letting me know. That's what it was. I really couldn't hear much of it. I thought it might be coming from the scanner or something. I mean, there was definitely noise coming from the scanner. There was a big hum from the scanner, which we turned off. But anyways.
I had to reset my hotspot.
Thank you, Sotiri.
And then I got on.
All right. That being dealt with. All right. Let's get updated here. All right. So we have tornado warnings in Iowa and Minnesota. In terms of these tornado warnings, all right, this one says observed here. That is the one that says observed. Oops. And it says, as of 2 minutes ago, a confirmed tornado over... No, that was 12 minutes ago.
220.
That was... So I guess this might still be a tornado here. It would be in the Carlisle area.
Troopers are running on 4B. Everybody else is on Region 4 TAC 42.
I don't know if this is a tornado on the ground
Sure.
right now. It could be, if it is, it might be near Carlisle, which is a town in Iowa. They should be taking cover. Everybody in that area should be taking cover. Again, I don't know if this is a tornado. It could be, but we could be in the area of Carlisle, Iowa.
Smoke at the nursing home.
Smoke in the nursing home? Is that what they said? I couldn't hear. Carlisle has 4,000 people live there.
10-4.
Carlisle, Iowa could be getting a tornado now. I'm not sure.
Clouds now.
10-4.
Oh, observed up here. There's one up here observed. There's another one observed. 2 observed tornadoes. What's this one?
10-4,
This
61,
one says
10-41, 1644.
This one says
61, Des Moines.
5 minutes ago, a confirmed tornado over
Go ahead.
Alaman, Iowa.
Are you going to stay in the Des Moines area?
No, I'm going to head over to Greenfield.
Alaman is right here.
4 B-Boy for
Tough
State
to
Patrol.
see.
And then EMS and everybody else is on Region 4 TAC 42. You will be added to a area mock chat session once you get into Adair County.
So, guys, these are 2 reported tornadoes here. 2 reported
45.
tornadoes on either one south of Des Moines and one north of Des Moines.
Just can't log into our system.
I can't tell you what the deal with them is right now. It's not easy to see on the radar details of what's going on.
To the Seneca call?
But 2 tornadoes are reported by the National Weather Service. This one says 6 minutes ago it was over
Unplug the
Alaman.
unit, let it set for just a little bit, and plug it back in.
I wonder if there's a different radar I can switch to, because this one is giving me a lot of noise. I don't know. That's not very helpful. That's not helpful.
And head north to try to stay in front of this with you.
How about this one?
10-4. They, last broadcast they have, so they're also tracking a system coming up through Indianola northeast.
Des Moines, 339.
That's tough too.
339.
Just tough.
There's a tornado on the ground at Allman Towers. Allman Towers at 118th and Northwest 16th have been hit. Damage everywhere.
Damage
But it's on the ground by the
everywhere
towers.
at Allman Towers, guys. Damage everywhere at Allman Towers.
1048 EMS started.
Allman, Iowa, I believe they mean.
And it's just a couple homes back there.
Yes.
Ankeny's headed down 54th and 69. But there is one on the ground just north of us.
All right. They're talking about Allman, Iowa.
10-4, 1647.
Where is that? Right here. There's Allman. So if I can zoom in here, Allman is a small town right there. There's Allman, Iowa. Quite a small town.
Eastbound to
but
137.6 airbag deployment. I'll be out checking on them.
they just said there's
Starting
tornado
emergent
damage in
tow,
Allman.
Flatbed on a white Scion 4-door.
Tornado damage in Allman, Iowa.
On the line, he advised he is in the middle of the tornado at 100th Street and Middle Avenue.
Oh, this PDS tornado warning. PDS tornado warning. Again, a little hard to see on radar right now, but new PDS tornado warning, particularly dangerous situation. New particularly dangerous situation tornado warning here. Near over Cambridge.
510 Southwest 2nd Street has a gas leak, an active gas leak. Need someone get that shut off.
Confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado over Cambridge, Iowa.
Contacted Alliant. They should
Cambridge.
be getting up there to shut gas off to the entire town. We have multiple gas leaks.
Oh, I think we see it. Hold on. Look right here.
Adair
Right
County,
there.
I see from engine 2.
Right there. You see that? I think you just see it now on the radar. That looks like a debris signature right there. I think that's what they're talking about right there on the right, because it was just over Cambridge. That must be it. You see it there on the right. That's the correlation coefficient radar. My guess is that's the debris signature. This is a PDS tornado warning. So again, right on that last frame, right here. On the right, where my pointer is. It was kind of hard to make out, but that must be what they're talking about, because it said the tornado was over Cambridge and it's a particularly dangerous situation warning. Yes, and it's, again, on the left, you see that like that black spot in there? Again, it's kind of hard to make out, but that must be it. So, again, a particularly dangerous situation warning.
I-35 southbound, the 57-mile marker.
Now, Cambridge might have been hit, and Cambridge is another small town in Iowa right there. So they might have been hit too. They might have been hit too.
54, Moines.
Good.
To report, 80 eastbound there, the east mix of white sedan hit the bridge.
10-4, it's this vehicle. No injuries. Property damage only. Just need a case number on Iowa 28. Ida.
I'll see if there's another scanner for that area.
Victor 448.
So breaking news, we have a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning, and this is going to be north of Des Moines. Oh, now what is in this area here? Sorry. Right there. See that oval right there? What is in that area as we move?
It is partially in the roadway, so I'm going to need one.
So if it's right around here, if we move to the northeast, it's pretty sparsely populated there. There's Nevada. I think that's Iowa up here.
Was there any damage in Allman itself, or is there Allman Estates?
Colo is there?
339, go ahead.
Yep. 53 swinging right here. Take a right. Go in there.
Right there, guys. Particularly dangerous situation, tornado warning. 5 minutes ago, confirmed large, extremely dangerous tornado was located over Cambridge. Again, it's this. That's the thing to keep an eye on. This area right here, that blue oval there, that was right. Again, small town Cambridge might have been hit, but that's where we're looking at.
States at 1651.
And they're talking about Allman, which I think is the
States, south of Allman. Yeah,
yes, they're talking about Allman on the scanner, which is the same tornado earlier.
Copy.
So on the scanner, when they say Allman,
do you need additional up there?
Same one back here.
Well, I'm going to check on people that are out, but this took a hit, and then west of my house on 118th and northwest 16th. And then if somebody could check with Polk County and see if my house got hit, because it was headed that way.
So
339, 496, I can do that. I'm in Waukee, I can head that way. Just send me the address.
Right there, guys. See the blue
213 Des Moines.
oval? Right there. South of Nevada, Iowa, southwest of Cola,
I-35
Iowa.
southbound at the 99-mile marker. Reported 3 semis on its side, not blocking. Power line on the roadway, entering the rest area. Can you check that?
3 semis on the side, on their side in the area.
Make sure to direct, but West Des Moines units come into Urbandale for any of those fires. They can stay in service in their city with the units.
And then we have south of that, we have another tornado.
Fire Operations Center here.
We have another tornado here, which is observed south of that 4 minutes ago. 2 tornadoes apparently on the ground. 4 minutes at least. At 4:49, a confirmed tornado was located over Pleasant Hill.
80 car 1 on Norfolk call 41, Adair.
That's here.
Go ahead for Adair dispatch.
Kind of hard to see, but near Altoona, I guess.
Be myself and one of my reserves, and
yeah, that's it, guys. Guys, Pleasant Hill is quite a populated area. So They just said a tornado was located 5 minutes ago near Pleasant Hill, very densely populated area. And then, Altoona is northeast of that. We're talking about East Metro Des Moines. So that's going on at the same time. Okay? That's going on at the same time. Again, 2 tornadoes reported.
53.
I don't know if that's a different scanner from that area. I'll have to look it up. Pleasant Hill has about 11,000 people who live there. I'm going to check out, what county are they in? Polk County. Okay. Let me try. I'm going to put on a second scanner, guys. I'm going to put a second scanner on and see if that helps us figure out what's going on. But multiple tornadoes reported on the ground in Iowa.
10-4, I can call another tow company.
EOC. Copy. 421, you're back in.
Yeah, so this, again, looks like a debris ball on the right up here.
Engine 320. Electrical hazard.
That's a particularly dangerous situation.
Engine 320. Electrical hazard.
All right, if you got no damage up there, come down to Altman Estate.
73rd Street and
10-4, I'm just finding these Yankee cars pulling up right now. There's a couple trees down, but nothing bad up north.
10-4.
Hang on.
In Northwestern Avenue until 1745.
Electrical hazard.
This is a radar indicated rotation. Hazard includes possible tornado and quarter-size hail until 1745. Once they clear at 1655.
So again, 2 observed tornadoes. Observed. Are those the only 2 observed warnings right now? Yes, 2 observed tornado warnings outside of Des Moines. And then we have this particularly dangerous tornado, particularly dangerous situation
property
one.
Damage accident that dropped at 1642. Doesn't look like you've been notified of.
Right here.
137.5 I-80 35 eastbound, right before the East Mix. It's going to be a white scion.
Look at this.
Hydroplaned and hit the cement barrier, but no injuries, and we'll have their hazards on left lane.
Guys, Story County.
5 I-80 eastbound. And then we also have an accident at the 99-mile marker, I-35 southbound, with 2 semis who are on their sides in entrapment. We did already page out the fire department, and it looks like we have our first unit just on scene.
This is a large destructive tornado on the ground.
Both of those. We want to make sure you copy. There's been a tornado touchdown at Alleman Estates involving 6 residents were hit. Unknown injuries at this time. We have troopers checking. Just making sure you're aware of that. There is significant damage.
Significant damage at Alleman Estates. That's this tornado a little while ago. Okay, the one they're talking about on the scanner. Right now, it's right near Nevada. It's near Nevada, Iowa, and it may have hit some of Nevada, Iowa. See on the right. See the blue ball go through the debris ball on the right from the debris radar, basically. So if we zoom in here, there's a hospital. See, it says Story County Medical Center right there. Story County Medical Center. I don't know if the tornado hit that, but I mean, it looks like if you look at where the debris went through, it might have caught some of southeastern Nevada or more. I'm just saying, if you look at the debris signature on the radar, the debris signature.
Earlham 210 is en route to Greenfield, requested through Adair County EMA and DO.
Going through the southeast
channel they're operating on
of that town.
10-4, they are on R4, TAC 44. R4, TAC 44.
I hope Story County Medical Center didn't get hit.
Copy, R444, thanks.
But that, Again, it is a confirmed large and dangerous tornado, and if you just look at the debris signature on the right there, it very well could have hit some of Nevada, or Nevada. I don't know. Somebody said it was Nevada in the chat. I don't know how it is, but there is a medical center right at the southeastern part of the town.
Want me to try to see if there's anybody available?
Negative. They've already been called.
That's a large destructive tornado on the ground.
Call them also.
Thank you, Guthrie.
1658.
Hey, Adair County from Greene County on R4, call 41.
Let me see if I have anything on a scanner from Story County, guys. Hang on a moment. I'll try. I'm not sure I do.
140, 1041, 1659.
Wow.
See if you need any further help that direction.
At this time, we need EMS units. EMS units.
4, I will advise him. Greene County clear.
Just need a moment here, guys.
Copy, 1659.
Thanks for your patience. Give me one moment here.
Northbound area is clear. There's, I believe, 2 semis knocked over, obstructing traffic southbound.
You're kind of 10-1. You said they are obstructing traffic.
Affirmative. Southbound left lanes are closed. So.
Give me about 30 more seconds, guys. Sorry. I just have to correct something here. But this is a tornado outbreak.
Affirmative. 2 semis.
10-4, are these off the roadway?
Negative. Both blocking traffic.
10-4, is this going to be a trips then?
I affirm.
10-4, confirming trips at 1701.
Hey, we were getting ready to come to Greenfield, place with an injury from the town, and we were diverted to Crossing. So that we're involved with incident command. Are we in the plan? Are you guys anticipating to cross this now?
Assist, and we are en route to the location just given.
10-4, 1701.
County 167.
Good.
We got a line crossing the road at 5th, right out in front of 4035, or 435.
From 19th Street, we have down power lines. We have probably a mile wide debris field.
Wow.
Still checking properties. We're deploying Nevada resources south of town to check structures.
Now, I don't know if that's Greenfield or somewhere else.
We've got a residential fire at 64151-250 that I'm going to page out Nevada Fire for.
Engine 220.
Copy. Can you start Cambridge if they're able to, unless they have problems?
Okay, so, guys, we have a large destructive tornado still on the ground right now. Maybe multiple on the ground. There's 2 tornadoes reportedly on the ground.
91 mile marker, you'll be coming up to that shortly.
So let's look here.
I received a call from a truck driver stating there was a small dark car on the side
right
of the
there.
road, and he advised it looked like there was a male and female that was fighting, but he
that
wasn't
blue ball,
for sure.
the blue circle on the right.
Area.
The blue circle on the right, guys, right here. So let's look at what's there. Sorry.
Engine 220.
Hold on, sorry. I don't know where that's coming from.
Doesn't appear that the occupants are out of the vehicle. Shapansky will take 128th command.
Sorry
We'll
about
check
that.
on injuries. Then we'll stay on this channel.
Copy. 1703.
Okay, so we got a large destructive tornado on the ground. I'm showing you where it is. There's 2 tornadoes reportedly on the ground in Iowa.
There's a tree across 92. If one of the fire department's going to come out here and try and remove it.
But what you're seeing here is see the blue ball on the right on the correlation coefficient radar. My guess is that's a tornado debris. It's tornado debris. And if it is tornado debris, just to show you what's in the area, let's get rid of the radar for a second. It's pretty sparsely populated there. That's the same tornado that hit Alleman.
We just got a patient up here. If you can send one my way, please.
A patient at or near the high school, they said. I don't know what town they're talking about on the scanner, by the way. So there's Ziering, which is a small town.
Yeah, kind of like about a half a block north of me, just sort of the northeast. It just took like a block path through town.
Okay, so now how about down here? Look at down here. Is that debris? I don't know. Down here it says a radar indicated rotation, it says. Okay, that's now not observed. That's radar indicated. So are we at 1 observed tornado warning at the moment?
Buildings down, several houses along the way coming in from the north and the east. Everything was north and east of mine. I'm heading for the airport now.
Okay, you just heard several buildings down.
Johnson's place, and then kind of like south there, and then head to the northeast. Yeah, there's just stuff that's leveled.
Stuff is leveled, they said. And again, I don't know if that's Greenfield or somewhere near Greenfield. Sometimes they don't say the town they're in on the scanner. But you just heard them say a bunch of stuff is leveled.
Is our UTV available? It is headed to the lumberyard right now.
I think they might be. I think the lumberyard is Greenfield lumberyard. So there has been a bunch of towns with significant damage in Iowa, and we have a large destructive tornado on the ground right now. And you can see this is still a particularly dangerous situation, tornado warning. And they say
pretty well destroyed. There's a couple grain bins, but all the buildings are down.
Where did
I
they
can see the silos were major damage, but well, I say one thing, that's a new experience. It definitely sounds like a freight train.
talking about silos being damaged.
They got car problems.
1 minute ago, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located over St. Anthony. 1 minute ago. This is a large destructive tornado on the ground.
1049-1706.
They said over St. Anthony. So my guess is they're talking about, see where that blue ball is on the right there?
1706.
But
this is still on the ground. It is not a...
Right there, the intersection of East Iowa Street and 25 is totally blocked and stuff's all over the road yet. There's all kinds of red lights and flashing lights. And I'm going to have to turn around and feed a service and go back.
They just said 85 and 25 intersection is blocked. Now, is that... There's 25. Where is 85? That I don't know. That's the 25. That would be in Greenfield area. Is there an 85th Street? Yeah, I don't know where exactly that person is who's on the scanner there talking about damage.
I can tell the roof's off. I mean, it took the top skin off the pump shelter. I think, till I get them on my laptop, they're hard to see because I was trying to do it. The sun was shining pretty good on the iPad.
Oh, one of our viewers, Moise, says they were both odd numbered, so it must be a merge north or south. All right. This is still a particularly dangerous situation. Tornado warning in Iowa.
Aurora area here.
Right here. That's the large destructive tornado near St. Anthony. Near some of these are really small towns, so you can see right there. Pretty rural area there. Ziering is up here. I hope it misses it to the south. They should be taking cover, though. St. Anthony's a small town here. The tornado has at least been near there.
551 back in. I'll reassign that to one of my crews.
Copy, putting 551 back in. Are you direct?
551 is direct.
Yes, heavy damage in Greenfield, Iowa. It appears they took a direct hit earlier from a large destructive tornado. We've heard about damage in... oh, sorry. I didn't realize I had a typo there. There was also tornado damage in Allman, Iowa, we heard about. Now, I will say in the last couple frames of the radar that on the right there, that oval debris area it's kind of lost its shape. I'm hoping that means this thing might be lifting, but I have no idea.
We've got a gas leak. They don't have the tool to get that shut off. If you could send some resources that way. Again, we're about a quarter mile south of Southeast Kent Street on Southeast 2nd Street. Airport.
But yes, lots of damage in Greenfield. Give me one moment here, too. Trying to do many things at once.
On the ground at Greenfield Airport. We did lose contact with Incident Command. It sounded like they wanted us here, but we'll give you a call and kind of update you. But if you have any updates for us that you've heard from ground, let us know. Otherwise, if you can contact them, tell them that we're at the airport.
We are getting updates on the scanner from the Greenfield area.
553, that's a good copy. We'll get you headed over to the airport, landing at 11 past.
Hey, thanks to our moderators, we have DJC Mobile Tech, Havasu Mom. I really appreciate it. Ruth Krafasi is there. David Green, Idaho Star, Mark and NC, Papa Bear, Sharon C54, Surly Dev. I appreciate you being there. And Linda Belk and Larry moderate on X.
Teams en route to Adams County.
Star, Mark and NC, Papa Bear, Sharon C54. Also, Kay Lowry, Body, Margaret Riley. Thanks for modding. Thanks also to Gonzalez for your support on Twitch and Ascertainment for your support on Twitch and Moist07.
Incident Command, Adair County, on TAC 43 when you're not 10-6.
Also, Red Squirrel 82.
Sorry, Adair County at 37. Go ahead.
Sorry, hang on a second.
Just wanted to advise Mercy helicopter, just PBX. They're sending one from Des Moines. I told them to head for our airport and try to contact you direct on TAC 43 when they get close.
Okay.
All right.
They're talking
Have
about...
them go direct on TAC 42 with EMS. EMS is on 42. We'll let them go direct with EMS. We're restaging here.
So,
first of all... I just wanted you to know that there was another one coming.
Right, 10-4.
Zero 92 boy 0815. You said it.
10-4.
First of all, they have changed this to a regular tornado warning from a PDS warning.
Advise where they need to be.
Second of all, we're hearing about life flight helicopters, medical helicopters being flown into the areas of damage. I think they're talking about Greenfield, but I'm not positive on the scanner.
That is one we're using for Luna.
See if I can see anything on flight radar.
West 3rd
Yes.
Street, checking all the houses and marking as we go. We're heading
Is that
north
one?
and east as we go.
No.
All right, so far, I've got probably 7 or 8 people that started at Casey's northeast of you, and they're working your way. So you should have a group. It'll be several of the troopers that are off duty, that they've got a group, and they'll be working your way.
That helicopter circled Greenfield. I don't know. It might have picked somebody up. I don't know. But you can see there was a helicopter that circled and is now going away from Greenfield. That's on Flight Radar 24. And let's get back to the weather radar here. Quick thanks to Red Squirrel.
10-4205-1714.
Red Squirrel 82, Gregory Pelletary, Sunshine in Arizona, Lori Smith, Island Girl.
That way, 24-9. Where would you like him to go?
Island Girl, thank you. Okay, so
And we're the lumberyard in Greenfield, which is just north of the four-way intersection of 25 and 92. We have R4 tag at 43 for law and R4 tag 42 for EMS.
currently 4 tornado warnings. The only one with the observed tornado is the one you're looking at. That was the large destructive tornado.
Driver, heavy transport to his residence. I'll be clear for calls, but I'll be standing by. No traffic that's moving again from us departing.
As of 5 minutes ago, a tornado was located near St. Anthony. For a while, we had that round, looks like a tornado debris area on the right. It seems to have broken up the last couple of at least on the radar, the last couple of radar frames. Let's hope the tornado is lifting. I don't know, though. But definite heavy damage in Greenfield, Iowa, where about 2,000 people live, and a number of other towns have reported damage as well.
$37,108. Can you copy?
Yeah, it's important. If one of you can break free with a car, go to the west edge of town. We need the west edge of town a hard shutdown, except for EMS or law enforcement, if possible. If not, let me know.
Oh, I'm going to show you another photo, guys.
FTOing 486, so we are a two-man car.
I'm posting some stuff in the chat for you to look at, too.
It'll probably take more than one person. If you want to go to the west edge of town and shut it down, that'd be great.
10-4.
This person, Michael Steinberg, posted that he was clearing debris in Greenfield.
I'm in the debris field.
10-4-17-16.
Yeah, a lot of damage in Greenfield, guys. Very bad situation there. Very bad. Very bad situation there. Oh, wow.
39.5.
Guys, I just
on the north side of
more
town,
footage
too.
from Greenfield.
On the north
more
side
footage
of town
from
on Highway
Greenfield.
25, lots of traffic coming into town.
I'm posting in the chat right now. More from Greenfield. I'm posting it in the chat. Okay? As I'm seeing it.
Can we go ahead?
I'm posting it for you.
Sounds like Story County's got a lot of damage all the way across. Can you check with them, see where they need help?
Story County has a lot of
10-4
damage.
standby.
That's not Greenfield. That's a different county.
Go for 37.
The incident command, Adair County on TAC 43.
One, go ahead.
This still says observed.
1-1, I've got a Greene County deputy on PBX
They have
here.
not updated it.
Said he could hit our way with chainsaws and an apparatus for trees if we needed it.
Just make a note of it, and we'll let him know if we need it.
10-4, thank you. 17-18.
Again, heavy damage in Greenfield, Iowa. Looks like they took a direct hit. We are listening to some of that on the scanner, them talking about it. We have, in terms of tornado warnings right now, we got 1 in Minnesota and 3 in Iowa. And I believe they are all 3 tornado warnings right now, and all radar indicated. 2 in Iowa, 1 in Minnesota. There's been several tornadoes that have hit, including some large destructive ones today in Iowa.
Story County advises they need some assistance. Highway 30 eastbound, mile marker 151. No injuries. PD only.
So right now, these are 4, but it's all radar indicated. It's no observed tornado on the ground at the moment. You should be taking cover if you're in these warning areas.
Double checking, triple checking, wasting time.
Hang on.
Any chance you could put the 2835 70th service call back online? It accidentally got cleared out, and align that or assign that correction to engine 411, please.
Yeah. So, guys, Tony Del Monte just gave me a heads up about something.
To what engine again?
Engine
Check this
411. Or correction, engine 431. They're already on scene or close to. They just need the call.
Tony Del Monte mentioned to me this National Weather Service storm prediction.
I'm showing it up on the screen, but I'll reassign it.
National Weather Service Storm Prediction
correct.
Center posted. They said
389168 gas leak for 411, please.
This is in northeast Iowa.
Gas leak for 411. PD
This
should
is
be on scene with that one already.
Northeast Iowa.
Copy, I'll reopen it.
And they say intense to potentially violent tornado threat over the next 2 hours. This is northeast Iowa.
Well, rescue's in and out of town right now, and helicopters on the ground.
Copy, I'll let him know. Thank you.
There it is right there. Intense to potentially violent tornado threat over the next 2 hours. Intense to potentially violent tornado threat across northeast Iowa and into southwest Wisconsin over the next 2 hours. The supercell which formed the intense to potentially violent tornado which impacted Greenfield and other portions of southwest Iowa this afternoon has re-intensified after storm mergers.
I've got one on the way.
This storm and another strong supercell to its south are moving into an increasingly favorable tornadic environment with an STP of 5 to 6. The backed surface winds with vorticity-rich environment in the wake of the morning convection will provide ample low-level vorticity for sustained tornado threat into the early evening. 1 or more long-track, potentially violent tornadoes are possible in this corridor over the next 90 to 120 minutes.
Currently out at the airport, Greenfield Airport. They shut down, communicate by PBX. And that transport my ground over to them.
So major tornado threat northeast Iowa and southwest Wisconsin in the next couple hours.
We have a bird at the airport, right? And we're on the ground shutdown at the airport. Airport.
I wonder if this helicopter... Yes, this is helicopter from Des Moines, medical helicopter on flight radar, and I think that's probably headed to Greenfield. See, it says Greenfield right there.
Wood Avenue, going to be located about a quarter mile south on Wynwood, Madison County 1722.
My guess is this is one of the helicopters that's flying in. I mean, they've talked about helicopters landing there already. But there's Des Moines, there's Greenfield. Heading there, it looks like to me. I can't confirm that, but it looks to me like it's heading there. Okay, we got some tornado warnings in Minnesota and Iowa. Are any of them observed tornado warnings? They are all
Traffic
radar
for
indicated at the
205.
moment. Wow.
Go ahead.
I'm going to have a unit headed that direction to you. Have a mile marker.
Oh.
Go ahead, Brycey. I see your mid one. I'm 12 minutes out from landing at the ice pool unless you want me somewhere else. Your mid one.
Let's put you down at the airport north of Greenfield on the runway. I'm guessing the other chopper's on the helipad out there. And we'll send people that direction for AirMed.
AirMed copies. We'll proceed to the Greenfield Airport. Wait for instructions there.
I'm going to post something. I'm posting more stuff in the chat.
Lift one off.
The closest helicopter they're getting me is an hour and 9 minutes out of Fort Dodge.
They're calling for more helicopters for the area. Hey guys, I just saw something.
1724.
Posted by a storm tracker, storm chaser.
A lot of traffic control.
I think this is legit. Mike Scantlin said, do not come to Greenfield. Local sheriffs and troopers are shutting everything down. Too many people in town. Anyways, we're hearing lots of reports of heavy damage in Greenfield. Heavy damage.
Right.
And they're still talking about helicopters coming into the area to for medical. Oh, and then there's another video.
Do you need to set that rollover, or should we go north to Zering area?
I'm just posting stuff in the chat as I come across it, guys.
213 southbound.
339, 10-4.
There's a video of what looks like a tornado going right across a freeway. Matt Palmieri sent it to me. I've seen it elsewhere too. I just posted that in the chat.
It is Trion Stonebridge. Can you just make a note for public services? Non-priority. It's off the roadway.
Oh, I got something else, guys. Something else. I have another picture for you. Again, just posting stuff in the chat. Guys, I can't show Storm Chaser stuff. I can't do it. I can't directly show it.
207, go ahead. What channel is everyone on Greenfield? They're on R4 TAC 44. R4 TAC 44.
Greenfield is back here. It's southwest of Des Moines. Greenfield. So I'm just when I see video or photos from there, I'm posting it in the chat. And you can open up another window if you want and check it out.
Union County is still needing a helicopter. Life Flight 1 was rerouted to Unionville, Missouri. They advised Life Flight 3 would be available at the Greenfield helicopter. We are needing one to come to Greater Regional in Creston for 2 critical patients.
Wow. 2 critical patients, they said. They said they needed it in Creston, which is... Creston is south of Greenfield. I don't know if
it was just for a tree on a power line in St. Charles is en route.
So I don't know if the patients were from Greenfield and they got moved to Creston or what. But
do they need
you
help?
just heard that. Yeah, I'm very concerned. We keep hearing these reports about they need helicopters, you know? So you're hearing them talk about it on the chat. Current tornado warnings, all radar indicated rotation at the moment. We got them in Missouri, Iowa, Minnesota, all radar indicated rotation.
373 from 37. If you want to check south of town on 25, see if that's shut down.
Where I got about 6 cars on it over there.
Okay.
I know they've been asking for helicopters, but they're still tied up.
Yeah, they keep requesting more helicopters. That's very concerning.
We've managed the nursing home. Everybody's sheltering in place. They will be an evacuation, but they are not emergent on their evacuation.
Let me actually change this so you have a better idea.
This is Casualty.
Copy media on scene 3414 direct.
Direct. I'm out here with 65. We got Mid-America out here. I'm going to be out here to assist with traffic on this one.
Traverse it. Heavily damaged.
And heavy damage, major damage in Greenfield, Iowa from a tornado.
The caller
And
advised
damage-
he took a report that it was about a quarter mile south on Wynwood.
South, do you need 301 or myself up there? Where you at?
Works and see if they need to bring some barricades out to us at this site.
Copy. Need barricades.
4240.
4240.
Traffic hazard at West Town Parkway and West Lakes Parkway. The traffic lights were damaged and they're dangling.
Let me check out some of these warning
that.
areas. It's hard. I'm trying to keep an eye on the current situation while also updating you on the damage, the heavy damage in Greenfield and damage in other places in Iowa so far. Ooh, that's not looking great there. That is in right there. Let's keep an eye on that. That's in that's in Minnesota, right there. So they have not said that's an observed tornado yet. Radar
Yes, he said he was
indicated
out on the
rotation
gas
there.
leak with you.
All right. Well, we'll keep an eye on that. That's in Minnesota. Southern Minnesota. Southeast of St. Paul.
605 Southeast Street. 605 Southeast Street. Cross Street West 4th Avenue. Timeout 17:33 hours.
How about
Refer to
this?
dispatch or MDP for incident type.
Hard to say what's going on there. Again, I defer to the National Weather Service about when there's tornadoes places. So right now, I think these are all observed. These are all radar-indicated tornado warnings.
On the
Radar-indicated
interstate with a
rotation.
possible flat tire.
Cass County has one on the interstate with a flat tire. Patient has been boarded onto Earlham's with our
Ooh,
medics.
how about
so
this?
they
Look
have
at this,
two
look at this,
patients
look
en
at
route
this.
to Des Moines.
Right there, right in there. It's hard.
10-4,
It's
Cass,
hard.
can you give me a location? I think we might have a tire for you down in Greenfield or somebody close to it.
But it
10-4,
doesn't
we
say.
have contacted Richter's there in Stewart. They're going to tow the ambulance to Stewart and get that tire changed. Thank you.
All
Bill.
of these say radar
10-4,
indicated right now. None of them say observed yet. So I will keep an eye out.
1733.
But there's a bunch of warnings going on. Yeah, so when you click on a certain area, you only see the radar for the radars can't go all across the country. So when I'm looking at this view down here and I zoom out, you're not seeing the stuff up here because the radar doesn't reach there. I got to go up in there and do
Back in
this.
the back, or do you hands up on the front area?
Yeah, near Red Wing. Again, I'm not aware that's a tornado, although they should be taking cover there.
Hardin County.
Thank you for being understanding. This is a little difficult for everybody. It's all good.
Some of our viewers are talking about.
1906 50th Street, is this in Franklin County?
Hold on. Some of our viewers said they heard about a fatality today. Yeah, NBC News is saying that at least. Where is it? In Adams County, at least one person died in a weather-related incident. Officials did not provide additional details.
373, go ahead.
I'm out with 283. Do you want him to come to the command post, or would you like him to do traffic control and I can come up and help search because I'm in 511 here?
Tornado warning northeast of Tulsa as well.
If they've got it shut down, as long as we've got all entrances into town shut down, you can head to the DOT shop on the east edge of town here. We're going to start dispatching people from there.
I believe they're talking about Greenfield on the chat, on the scanner, by the way, right now. Hey, thanks to Jeanette Tovar for the stars on Facebook. Thank you, Jeanette.
Thank you.
I do have another number for Methodist for transporting information as well if you want that.
Have a description over.
$44.24.
Keep with the harassment back in the queue on the tunnel.
You can see the warnings up and down here. Wisconsin near Eau Claire, radar indicated. It's all radar indicated warnings now.
I've arrived on the limbs across the roadway. It's open now. Just notify Public Works that the limb needs to be taken care of.
Warning east of Eau Claire, west of Eau Claire, Wisconsin. A lot of warnings.
You said it's 50-minute ETA due to some headwind.
That in, we got storms. We can't go direct, so we're going to shoot straight south for about 40 or 50 miles before turning east and head kind of directly east at it.
What's the one through a copy?
I'm going to also do this. Kind of jump around and look at them here.
Road 5426, 120th, no power lines down.
426, 120 for a tree down.
County 246 and route southeast.
Copy.
I'm just going from one to the other and just checking out what's on radar. You should be taking coverage in any of these areas.
We got the ladies from the school on the birds are taking off. We'll be heading back to your guys' location for another assignment.
The ladies from the school are
10-4,
on the birds and
operations
taking
for
off.
staging area is right at the light pole in the parking lot here. Meet up with her.
Hear that? I don't know if that was people hurt in Greenfield at a school, but they said the ladies from the school are on the birds and taking off. This is a life flight helicopter that is leaving from Des Moines. I bet this might be heading towards Greenfield too, because they've been calling for helicopters
in
there.
the median for the night since the roof is open and the batteries are spilled out.
There's
So we need people
Greenfield.
up and open in this area.
There is Des Moines here on Flight Radar 24.
1738. Also, Polk County has been advised for fire to be en route to be able to observe this. Ensure
There's
safety.
Greenfield, Des Moines. So I would not be surprised if this helicopter goes to Greenfield.
Could you let Polk County know that when they're done here, getting the interstate open back up, they'll swing back around to the rest area and grab those semis there? That's what they originally got called to.
We'll see where this is going. Yeah, it's again quite concerning that they've been continually saying we need more helicopters here. So it sounds like there's a bunch of serious injuries there. Let me show you guys the here's what the overall composite radar looks like. That's the line of storms right now, guys. That's the line of storms.
We've arrived this morning. Rush at this point, be out to extinguish. 551 is command.
1740.
Thanks, Tony Del Monte, and thanks, Tony, and everybody else who's been sending me updates. I
Not
appreciate
at this
it.
point. I'm gonna have just if you've got everything in that storm zone, and make sure that Fontenelle Fire has everything south of Casey. That would be good, and then work with Messina.
So you guys can see that line of thunderstorms moving through, and then popping up on that line, you got tornado warnings in Oklahoma, Iowa, Missouri, Minnesota, and Wisconsin. Thanks also, Gordon Gott. Gordon says the pictures are horrible. Yeah, I posted a bunch in the chat and on my X account at Lookner, but very heavy damage in Greenfield. Another one just popped up in Iowa here. Just popped up right now. That one just popped up. Let me go back and check it out more closely.
Clark County, R4, call 41 Adair.
Ten four 1741.
Still all of these at the moment. 10 tornado warnings active. 10 tornado warnings active.
2604
all
from
radar indicated at the moment. All radar indicated at the moment. Radar indicated rotation. No confirmed tornado warning
at 42
at the moment. No confirmed
Carroll
tornadoes.
County has one paramedic level ambulance en route from Carroll. ETA will be about an hour.
Wow. They're sending,
Medical
ambulances in from an hour away.
459, go ahead, medical command.
Any chance we could get an ambulance to 92, the first residence west of Casey's on the south side? This green's complaining of neck pain, possible neck injury. We don't want to walk her.
West of Casey's, they said. Can we find Casey's here? Yeah, there's a Casey's in Greenfield, yes. So they said west of Casey's. Greenfield is not, about 2,000 people live there, okay? And they have had very heavy damage there. I mean, I'll show you what it looks like. I posted a bunch of photos from there, but, that's kind of what it looks like there. Not a big town, but very heavy damage there.
Do you know what the call chain was for over there?
So thoughts with everybody there in other towns that have been
Just don't come
impacted
to
today.
To Do It Best Lumberyard. That's where we've got EMS stands, and then the command center. Or send him to the command center, DOT shop on the east side. DOT shop on east side on 92. With 412s there, and the sheriff's on his way there now too.
10-4, I will send him to the DOT shop on the east side of 92.
Been reassigned to search.
Acknowledge. Thank you.
Which on top of her questionable injuries we have, right lung sounds are diminished. We have not needled her yet. She is hemodynamically stable, but watching that, she also has a questionable open right lower leg fracture that is splinted.
Wow.
Currently, we're trying to get IV access. We've given no medications. We'll give full report at the bedside and let you know if we know anything more.
Wow. Was that a tornado injury we just heard about?
Call on a fall, you'll be advised.
.74 comes back on a white 2016 ISU van.
Hang on, guys. I'm just checking a couple things here. Hey, guys. One of the viewers just mentioned a video to me, drone footage supposedly from Greenfield. So I am going to post a link to that. I can't show it.
We're back in
but,
town. All right, Casey,
not
just
my
gonna
footage.
go back to the lumberyard.
But purported
Yes, sir, underneath the light post
drone
is,
video
operations
from
staging area.
Greenfield. And you can go look at the page.
Racy, light post staging area.
Thanks to Amy Crago for sending
Medic
that to
1
me.
from Adair County Dispatch.
Go ahead.
I just posted the link in the chat.
I have one on 911 at 402 Southeast Noble. Apartment 114, oxygen is running out.
10-4 staging, did you copy?
Sorry, I'm just trying to...
46.
Des Moines 496, I'll be 1023 here.
10-4. 1746.
Just trying to check some things here. Yeah, that drone video shows like this
Steve, I
path
think it's a
of
westbound
damage.
off-ramp.
Eastbound, so the ramp on the south side of the interstate.
Text.
Three 180th Street, Leering. Des Moines 53.
Oops, sorry. Hang on.
53, go ahead.
I'm 1024 tonight on that 1050. I'm gonna head up to Leering.
10-4. 1747. Get on our list.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll post that link again to what certainly looks like drone footage of the damage in Greenfield. I believe it's legit. Yeah, check the chat right
Blue
now.
First North and South,
I just
the
posted.
entire
I just
area
posted
there.
it in the
There's no power
chat
line
again.
down. We're gonna be right
I
back
just
to the
posted it
station.
for you in the chat.
10-4, thank you for looking. 1748.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of specifics about what happened in Greenfield, so specific locations and that kind of thing. I'm not getting much of that.
We're not letting,
are any of these alerts?
Recovery stuff in. We've got plenty of equipment in here right now. If they want to sort of, if you can find a spot to stage them, that'd be great. But we don't need any more equipment in town at this point. We're congested.
They don't need any more equipment in Greenfield, I think
Do we
they're
have
saying.
anybody who would be available to stand by on the staging system, staging place?
236.
You can go back in service.
Rich, that's a negative. They should now be heading north. Why don't you give us the contact information? We'll talk to them.
And I did repost. Some of the things I've been posting in the chat earlier, I posted on my X account, so you can also check that as well, and to go back to some of those earlier posts and videos. That's at Lookner on X. I just posted the link in the chat.
Hey, Rich, this is LF1. I need you to take a report from LF3 first, and then you need to contact Putnam County and tell them to return to base.
They're talking. It's a life flight helicopter they just talked about. So now, look, I was wrong about this one. There was a life flight helicopter that took off. I thought that might be going to Greenfield. That one's not going to Greenfield. That
Need
one
any
right there.
additional help out east?
So I apologize for that. This particular life flight is not going to Greenfield, but this one just came from. Look at that right there, guys. That is a life flight helicopter, which I assume went from Des Moines earlier.
Pressure of 100 over 70s. SPO2 is 90% on 6 liters. We have a high suspicion for a right pneumo. We have not needled her yet. Hemodynamically stable. Current GCS is 14. She recalls the events. When ground found her, there was a couch on top of her. We know she has a lower right leg fracture. It looks like that is splinted. And again, it's a questionable pneumo. Patient is not on blood thinners. We'll be on the ground here in a couple minutes, it looks like.
I wonder if that's this helicopter right here. Is that the helicopter we're seeing right here or not? I don't know, but they just said that was a helicopter, and they're talking about somebody they found with a couch on them. Did you guys hear that? And I believe that was...
We're going to start sending some of the recovery equipment and all that up to the high school parking lot then.
Yeah, that was somebody who sounded like seriously injured who they found with a couch on her. And again, it was from a helicopter. I'm guessing maybe it was this helicopter right here, because they said we'll be on the ground in a few minutes. So maybe that's the helicopter right here on Flight Radar. I don't know.
Go ahead.
But, wow,
I've
terrible.
got PBX 157, and I'll see what he needs.
10-4, 1752.
Just crazy. I'd kind of like to play that again, but I'll see if I can pull it up here and play it again for you, that transmission from the scanner. Give me a moment here. You might hear kind of some noise. I got to go back and find it from a few seconds ago. Let me play it.
When ground found her, there was
Here it is,
a couch
right
on
here.
top of her.
Here, I'm going to
We
replay it
know
right now. I assume went from Des Moines
pressure
earlier.
of 100 over 70s. SPO2 is 90% on 6 liters. We have a high suspicion for a right pneumo. We have not needled her yet. Hemodynamically stable. Current GCS is 14. She recalls the events. When ground found her, there was a couch on top of her. We know she has a lower right leg fracture. It looks like that is splinted, and again, it's a questionable pneumo. Patient is not on blood thinners. We'll be on the ground here in a couple minutes, it looks like.
So she had a lower right leg fracture, and when they found her, there was a couch on top of her. Unbelievable. Hope she's okay. So I don't know for sure, but that transmission might have been from this helicopter. They said it was from Life Flight 2, I think. Again, I can't tell. But on Flight Radar, I do see this one. I wonder if there's any other. That's on Flight Radar 24. Let me go back to the map here. Let me go back to this radar here. And let me check one other thing. Oh, did they say collapsed lung? I didn't catch that. I think they've been talking several times about that person, and so I didn't catch everything in detail. So, hang on a moment here. Okay. We do have the scanner on from. We have the scanner on from South Central Iowa still. All right. We do have a number of tornado warnings right now. 6 of them. All of them are radar indicated. There's no observed tornado among the bunch, so we'll keep an eye on those. You should be taking cover if you're in any of those areas. 1 to the west of Eau Claire. 3 in Iowa, 1 in Missouri, 1.
If you can assign somebody to your position, you're being requested to the DOT shop at IC.
I think, well, a couple of them are going to expire soon, it looks like. Kind of peeking around at the different ones here.
We're about 2 miles out from Greenfield with a paramedic level ambulance service.
Here you go. 2 miles out from Greenfield with a paramedic level ambulance service, they just said. Yeah, some of you with medical knowledge might have understood better some of the medical terminology being used on that pronouncement. I did not.
The hospital pick up additional equipment. Okay, 3 on board, 2 plus 1 5, and a dispatch of 042.
So,
that's going to copy departure now at 1756.
I think a few of these are going to expire in a minute. Well, the one in Missouri expired. The one in Oklahoma. No, that's 18 minutes, so that's still going on. And then there's a warning near Eau Claire, which is going to expire in 3 minutes, I guess, if it doesn't get extended.
You can go ahead and log 3 off.
Ooh, hold on a second. What's here? Yeah, again, we'll see if they extend this, but they're not saying observed tornado at the moment there. Radar indicated, radar indicated, radar indicated. Unbelievable. But again, Greenfield has been really, really damaged.
28 for me, please.
Go ahead.
A new tornado watch has been
going to be
issued.
O Ocean I Ida V Victor 924. O Ocean I Ida V Victor 924.
New tornado watch issues guide, guys. For tonight, basically, including maybe St. Louis. Let me show you that.
4201.
This one right here. See that one?
Yeah, I'm going to take that phone call. Oh,
yeah, St. Louis is in this new watch area.
Copy, thank you, sir.
Tornado watch for portions of west central Illinois, eastern into south central Missouri. A few tornadoes likely with a couple intense tornadoes possible. That's a new watch area for west central Illinois, eastern into south central Missouri. Valid until midnight local time. JAR is
not much progress. We're going to still be a while.
Oops. I retweeted the wrong thing. Reposted the wrong thing.
I got another address in the log house. We checked. It's clear.
Go ahead.
B16114, 710th Ave, Missouri.
10-4, 1759.
Let me
just advising the residents are away, but we talked to the son. Everybody's good.
Okay, so the one in the one in Wisconsin near Eau Claire expired. The one.
This is the second one, separate one.
There's currently 4 warnings, 3 in Iowa, 1 in Oklahoma, and I think they're all radar indicated, not observed tornado at the moment.
FI3, that's a good copy. I did not catch the tail end of that. I do show you arriving at 1759. I imagine you advised going for fuel at the airport.
Fool's Force says 75 miles an hour winds here in Waterloo, Iowa, pretty intense.
5507 through Indiana. It's a portion plate, should be a green Peterbilt.
In terms of these watches here,
Adair County on TAC 42.
yeah, these don't expire for hours. These are the different watches currently in effect in the middle of the country.
Paul Charles 80151, repeating PC 80151 through Indiana. Trailer plate, also a portion.
10-4, and go ahead with your third.
Adam Tom Charles 8875, repeating Adam Tom Charles 8875 through Wisconsin. White Chrysler minivan.
10-4. Here, please stand back for further.
I'm going to post another shot of some damage. Thanks to Matt Talmer for forwarding that along. I'll post it in the chat. More Greenfield damage. About 2,000 people live in Greenfield. They have had heavy damage from a strong tornado that moved through town. Oh, there's another drone. Blank sent me a drone shot. I guess.
140.
140, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll post another link in the chat too,
Polk County
guys.
barricaded that power line for me on Northeast 42nd Street. I'm free for a call for you.
Yeah, there's a drone shot, another drone shot that shows just the path it took through town. Yes, there have been injuries in Greenfield. I don't know how many people, if people had died or not, but there have definitely been injuries because they've been talking about needing ambulances and helicopters. I'll post this other drone shot that a viewer forwarded to me in the chat right now. I just posted it on my X account. I just posted it in the chat.
Essex Rescue on PBX. If you need another ALS unit.
Someone walked out of their apartment.
Copy that.
1803.
Also, I've got helicopter on PBX now that is at the airport asking if they still need to stand by there or if you need them moved or anything.
Stand by one.
So I'm trying to go through some of the stuff people have sent in. There's a lot of stuff people have sent in, so I'm just trying to keep up with everything.
We're rerouting a little bit to the southwest here at Leon Helipad.
Missouri copy, having you going to the Leon pad.
All right, we currently have 3 tornado warnings, all radar indicated tornado warnings.
Medical command from Dallas County EMS on TAC 42.
One up here.
Dallas County, go ahead for med command.
Hold on.
About 5 minutes out with an ALS unit.
Copy. Report to the lumber yards, Highway 25.
Medical command, Adair County Dispatch on TAC 42.
ALS is advanced
Adair
life
dispatch,
support.
go ahead.
I've got the helicopter out at the airport on PBX wondering if they still need to stay there or if you need them somewhere else.
I'll have an answer for you in 30 seconds.
3 tornado warnings at the moment. None with observed tornado.
You can release the aircraft.
10-4, I will advise them. Thank you. 1806.
2306.
Government 1 copies release.
Yeah, there's a number of tornado watches still active.
.354, 428.
Girl also have one heading that way.
These are the watches. Those are all the watches right there.
You still need those ambulances
in the middle of the country. There's been some tornado warnings in Minnesota. I have not heard about any tornadoes
Copy,
there.
1806.
I can't say for sure whether there have
ground
been.
coverage.
So thanks.
Polk County want to use R1 TAC 12 to be able to talk to each other. We're going to switch over.
Yeah, this tornado warning in... Oh, observed tornado in Minnesota. Observed tornado now in Minnesota. They have changed it to observed. A confirmed tornado was located over Altura 2 minutes ago. This is in Minnesota. They say over Altura.
4216 Plymouth
Kind of hard to
Drive,
see on the radar. Let's see
87
here.
on dispute disturbance. This is going to be a group home. There is staff in the apartment, but RP says they got into a verbal argument with their roommate.
There's Altura.
And when they left, the roommate locked them out.
It's tough to see on the radar. I don't even know if that's debris here on the right or if that's just some kind of noise on the radar. I don't know. Right there. Maybe right there. That wouldn't be, see the bright green here and on the right on the debris radar, maybe that thing.
Okay, 10-4. Thanks for the clarification. Carroll County Clear 18-0.
Yeah, I bet it's, I think that's on the right there. Right there is,
Adair County.
that's like you're sort of seeing a hook on the rain radar on the right. See that at the end? You see that? You see that hook shape right there? Which could be
a PDX from Essex Fire.
Well, it's not really the right place. It's hard to say.
Unit. My instant command advised they can stand by there if they want, but we don't think we're going to need any more units at this time.
Yeah, it may be this.
Let us know if you need us.
10-4, thank you very much.
Yeah, maybe that's it. I'm going back and forth here again. That might be what they're talking about on the right there, going back and forth in the bright green over here. So, which would be a little east of Altura. Again, I can't be sure, but that's an observed tornado on the ground. So that's certainly the right general area for it, given where the warning is.
36.
So if we go in here and we see what's in there, this is in Minnesota. Yes, southern Minnesota. It's pretty sparsely populated in this area. There is a town called Rolling Stone, not that far away. Anyways, anyone in this area should be taking coverage. So Altura's up here.
So like the 88th and Cascade are flashing. 88th and Cascade are flashing.
This is to the east of Rochester, southeastern Minnesota.
Six ambulance, do you copy?
Osceola Fire 36, go ahead.
We're about 10 minutes out as a BLS unit. Would you like for us to continue?
Yes, please.
10-4 will be staging where you advised.
Seeing if I have a scanner from the area. I have a Winona County fire scanner. Can check that. Rolling Stone is in
37, 108.
Winona County.
Go ahead.
Can somebody check with the hospital?
Oh, right there. Hold on. Look at this.
Calling family members come up.
Hang on. I'm going to turn the scanner off for a second. That's not good. That is not good. Right there. See the bright blue on the left? Right where Rolling Stone, Minnesota is. Right there on the left. That is not good. You don't want to see that bright blue there next to the red. That's the velocity radar. Yeah, so that's concerning. Let me see if I can pull up the scanner. I cannot connect to that. That scanner is not working at the moment, the Winona County one. So that is right near Rolling Stone, Minnesota. And it's a smallish town there in southwest Minnesota. But I did not like right there. Let me get you a little more information. Rolling Stone has a population of 672 according to Google. Yeah, I tried to play the scanner from there and it's not working. I say it's southeastern Minnesota. Let me try. There's a ham radio channel I can maybe pull up. If I said southwestern, I'm sorry. I meant southeastern.
Yes. We have the EOC at this time.
K0YJJ, Roger, thank you. Outstanding signal.
Yeah, so guys, it could be a tornado right near Rolling Stone, Minnesota. That could be a tornado right now, right near Rolling Stone, Minnesota.
Sighting going on. Over.
There you go. We just heard it on the scanner.
Copy that, M0QK.
Tornado sighting going on. So we have a Minnesota scanner on.
ZYV, go ahead. Checking in. Paul, you'll be operating from your home. Roger. 0QK.
Yeah, I can't. That might be a debris signature. Hard for me to tell.
Quick question. Austin, did you make it all the way over to your dad's location? QX. Rex, go ahead, Mike.
4 minutes ago, tornado over Rolling Stone.
I can only do it from home. I can't go mobile.
Confirmed tornado in Minnesota right now. Confirmed tornado in Minnesota.
At 6:14, thank you. Break. BSI, did your son make it to your location?
Not yet, but the wind gust is here, and I was getting measured of 25-mile-an-hour winds.
5 miles per hour, measured at I-90-43 South. Thank you.
I can tell you now they're a lot stronger than what they were, and the rain is real heavy.
Thank you. K0W, go ahead.
This passes the county. That's going to be about it. Marv should be aware, though, that storm near Altura may affect him.
So,
AC9TO, did you copy?
I copy. I'm right now. The anemometer is pegged. I don't know what the wind is, but very heavy rain and wind guesstimated, I don't know, 40 miles an hour.
yeah, I don't know if a tornado is still on the ground there. It's tough to tell from the radar. But right, you could see it on the radar on the left, right there. See that bright blue there? That looks to I'm sure that's what they were looking at, the circulation there. From there. Oh, did they just extend it? Yes. They just extended the tornado warning in that area. They just extended it. But they're saying radar indicated now. They say radar indicated.
Tornado siren go off a few minutes ago.
KQB, now I recognize your voice. Now I know who I'm talking to. Thank you very much.
Yes, so
be sure not to leave the net until.
Apparently, it's not still on the ground. Why am I saying that? Because if you look at the new warning, it says at 6:15, which is 2 minutes ago, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing severe thunderstorms capable of producing tornadoes and extensive straight line wind damage were located along a line extended from near Alma to near Fountain City. So, oh no. This is weird. They say it's a little. I take it back because they do say a confirmed tornado is near Rolling Stone. So it's unclear if it's still on the ground. Because they say here a confirmed tornado is near Rolling Stone, but that was a report from earlier. That was here. Oh, this one says radar indicated too now. Okay, so they now have. Yes. So if you look here, it's a little. Hold on. No, that says observed. At 6:11, that's 7 minutes ago, a confirmed tornado was located over Rolling Stone. So I don't know if there's still a tornado on the ground there or not right now. It's hard to tell. But anywhere in that area, you should be taking cover. It's not as pronounced on the radar at the moment, but there could be a tornado on the ground moving northeast of Rolling Stone right now. But that would be the area right around here. Again, it's not as pronounced on the radar, but what can I tell you? Could be a tornado there.
I just mainly beacon. I'm on smart beacon, so should have had some in the last.
No tornado warnings in Iowa right now. Wow. Is that the only one? We have the only 2 tornado warnings right now are these in Minnesota, and one of them is going to expire because the other one is replacing this one. Let me do this.
Right, Teal. It's an update. We got strong winds right now. Anemometer came back on at 48 as a peak, and winds are very strong, and they're swinging a little bit from south towards the, or west, southwest, more towards the south. Anyway, the rain is very heavy, and lightning is going on.
Yeah, so right now,
net control according to EOC, Dan.
the only tornado warnings right now are these 2 in southeastern Minnesota. Oh, and one of them extends in from Minnesota. This is also in part of Wisconsin, too, here. This part of this is in Wisconsin.
City limits now, so you can check me out.
All right, we'll check you out at 1820. Thanks for helping out. We still have power, but that's measured winds.
View is without power.
Say Goodview.
Just got a report from there.
N0QK. We still have power here at the west end of town, and you know where I live. N0QK. Net control.
Just hit the east end, KF0KQV.
The gust front now is passing through Winona, just hit the east end of Winona.
That tornado warning is a second tornado warning. It's not the first one. That was Altura.
Be that there are 2 tornado warnings out there. Thank you, Dan.
There's also a tornado watch, likely another one in Wisconsin. Let me show you that. National Weather Service just posted something. Guys, check this out. Here's a new report.
Go ahead at Altura.
This is from Storm Prediction Center. It says, National Weather Service, tornado threat, this is like in central Wisconsin, I believe, will increase as thunderstorms move into the air, a favorable low-level shear. Tornado watch likely. Tornado watch likely for central Wisconsin. That's what they're saying now. A tornado and damaging wind threat will increase across portions of central Wisconsin as a line of thunderstorms with embedded supercells continues to rapidly move northeastward out of Iowa through this evening. Okay, they have the first tornado warning there expired, and this says radar indicated. So currently we are at 1 tornado warning. That's the lowest it's been in a while. We are at 1 tornado warning, and it's radar indicated rotation. So since we came on the air, that's the lowest it's been. Wow. I'm going to turn back on the Iowa scanner talking about Greenfield.
Is IC at DOT?
Greenfield, Iowa, heavy damage there from a tornado today.
Stuck here.
Heavy damage.
Search and rescue in charge. 10-4. I need you to find somebody to relieve you there, and they need you up here ASAP. That's the DOT shed, correct? Correct. 10-4. I will find somebody to relieve me.
That is the 1 tornado warning right now we're looking at in Minnesota.
Copy, arrived.
Some viewers are sending me video of a dust storm.
Jamestown Lane on a fire alarm. You'll be advised.
Some viewers are sending me video of a dust storm, purported dust storm in Illinois.
Street
First Street, any highways that still have major blockages and are impassable, please let me know. 1-1 on TAC 43.
Yeah, people are sending me a video that I've already posted. I'll send you again. I already posted this one. People are sending it to me. This is a Greenfield drone video. I'll post again where you really see the damage there. I already posted it though, but I'm going to post it in the chat again. It's terrible. You can clearly see the tornado just
Pima County,
move through
Cedar
town.
Falls State calling.
Swept through town.
Down at T47 South and US 30, do you need a TI or just a trooper?
Yeah, Christina Wright, which
former employee in the lot hasn't entered the store yet. It'd be a black male associated with a white Charger. Unknown weapon strips for alcohol, but none of the color would be aware of.
Hold on. Dust storm warning. There is a dust storm warning, guys.
You guys have like
Christina Wrightwich mentioned this to me. Check this out, guys.
I'm not
Dust
listening to
storm.
you. There's too many people
Dust
trying
storm
to-
warning. I'm going to show you this right now in the chat. Check this out. Dust storm warning.
15-7. If you have any buildings that you can't get people into, we have multiple indoor drones. We also have outdoor drones with us. It'll be 15-7, 15-8.
A dust storm warning is in effect in Illinois. Near zero visibility of blowing dust. Near Bloomington, Illinois.
Copy.
That's the central Illinois. Let me get you some details on this. Here, dust storm warning. Let me read this to you. Numerous areas in Illinois, central Illinois, were experiencing, 15 minutes ago, numerous areas were experiencing near zero visibility and blowing dust. Hazard, near zero visibility with strong wind in excess of 40 miles an hour. Source, law enforcement. Impact, dangerous, life-threatening travel. This includes a number of interstates. Locations impacted include, it lists Peoria, Champaign, Bloomington, Decatur, a number of places. Motorists should not drive into a dust storm. Pull aside and stay alive. There is no safe place on a highway when a dust storm hits. Visibility can be lost immediately, making it difficult or impossible to slow down and avoid stopped vehicles, delay travel, or safely exit the highway before the dust storm arrives. Brian of Ohio said farmers plowed fields last week. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but wow. Current tornado warning, the one is up here. It just says radar indicated. That's in Wisconsin. Some of Michigan, some of Wisconsin. Sorry, some of Minnesota, some of Wisconsin. Right now, it just says radar indicated.
For a car fire, for 12 westbound.
Radar indicated rotation.
Negative. We have no one available.
No observed tornado.
Clear. Not going to say anything twice.
So one tornado warning at the moment.
Go for EMS ops.
How are you guys sitting on resources? Need any additional ambulances, supplies?
We are good on ambulances at the time.
I wonder if I can find the I wonder if the radar is showing anything. The rain radar is showing anything in central Illinois where that dust storm warning is. Let's go look at that. I'm going to pull it up. Here. We'll do that. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do this. Why is this not working? Okay. Then we'll put this on. We're going to put this on reflexivity. We're going to go to central Illinois here. We're not seeing much there. I don't know. I'm not seeing like a big cloud of things blowing over. Or maybe it is. I don't know if this is dust. I don't know what it normally looks like there on the radar. So maybe normally it's not like cloud. It's not all colored like this on the radar. I don't know. That's the rain radar for that area. I mean, it does include Bloomington. That is central Illinois. How about up here? No, I don't know. Anyways, let's go back to the tornado warning. Jamie Rowland thinks it's ground clutter. I mean, sometimes you look up stuff like that and you see it's like clearly looks like something. But to my amateur eye, I couldn't tell anything. Oh, sorry, I was going to the one at this point tornado warning, which is not observed tornado. It is radar indicated rotation. We're not hearing as much from that scanner in Iowa. I'll try to get you some more about what happened in Greenfield.
.49. Correct. 49. We're just waiting for a line to come on scene, and then we're going to alternate south and northbound.
It's one tornado warning at the moment. I wouldn't be that surprised if that expires in a little bit. I just saw some post that claimed all of Greenfield was destroyed. That's not true. I've posted multiple. There's heavy damage there. It's terrible. But there's multiple drone videos. There's multiple drone videos that show a path of destruction through the town. It is just false that the whole town has been destroyed. There was a tornado that went through that small town, cut a path through the town. Michael Joseph Murray says, under a flood watch here in Minnesota. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that expires. We'll see. Here is the line of storms.
Do you know if 391 wants day cars to remain out, or if we're done with our task? Does he go with us going 42?
There is the large line of storms right here. Another day with a large line of thunderstorms moving through the country. So you can see it there.
They are cooperative in the LP office.
Copy.
Look, I will say this also. Something to keep in mind is the biggest threat. Let's go back to Storm Prediction Center. We want the convective outlooks, right? So this was the convective outlook for today, right? Look at that. Wow. That was today's tornado outlook. Right there. There it is. That was today's tornado outlook. And the forecast for today said that the greatest chance of tornado activity was in Iowa, which there has been.
Yeah, wasn't there on the north side of the
mostly that red area is the biggest chance, and it had it in, a lot of Iowa and then a little
I don't know if you
of
copy that.
Wisconsin,
Operations are saying all
Minnesota.
incoming ambulances that are not already on scene can disregard. All ambulances not on scene can disregard.
I think that's from Greenfield.
Dinsworth,
Greenville.
I think that we
Greenfield.
have stopped most everybody, but I will double check.
Thank you.
So that is, there could be tornadoes in other places, but just to remind you, that was seen as the biggest risk area today, was that red area and then that yellow area. But you see where it is on the map with Iowa. So that line of storms keeps moving to the east. But the biggest risk area, according to the National Weather Service today, was for, the eastern 3/4 of Iowa, and then western Illinois, southwestern, southeastern Minnesota, southwestern Wisconsin, and northern Missouri, if I'm getting that right. Okay, so the tornado warning is gone in Minnesota. That is gone. The Minnesota-Wisconsin one is gone. There's currently one tornado warning, and that is for here. And that is for... Oh, it includes Independence, I think. Hold on.
1-2 on fire.
That is... Oh, it's Independence, Iowa, not Missouri. All right, this is in Iowa. This is the one tornado warning right now. Ooh, that's looking maybe nasty. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do we got? So, possible debris. And right in here, guys, look at this. Right in here. Right there. I don't know if that's debris on the right.
On R4 TAC 44. Search and rescue IC.
Doesn't say observed yet. Doesn't say observed tornado yet. Captain Trips thinks that's not debris. But we're talking about eastern Iowa, eastern central Iowa, kind of near Vinton area, LaPorte City. That is what the concern is there. Oh, I did notice something. A reason to think that's not debris is the following. Because that is not in the warning area, and I think the area of circulation they're concerned about is where you see the bright green on the left, right in here. You see some bright green, you see a little orange on the left on the velocity radar. That makes sense because that's where the warning area is. This area here is not even where the warning area, where the circulation is. So I don't know for sure. I would be surprised if that's tornado debris because, again, the warned area isn't here. That's not in the warned area. In the area where you see, I assume that's the circulation area they're talking about here. In there. That's not where the blue
block
is.
of 4th Street on a wireless.
So. Now, again, I defer to the National Weather Service and meteorologists. I'm not a professional meteorologist. I don't pretend to be. So I never say there's a tornado in X, Y, or Z. I always defer to the professionals
Go ahead on
to say
TAC
that.
42 for measurement.
And I got a call from Iowa Memphis Hospital. State apparently heard about 50 to 60 potential injuries on scene still with no EMS transport. I just want to confirm that that is not the case and you do not need any more additional resources.
Interesting. Hear that, guys?
That is confirmed. We have
Okay.
enough resources on scene.
So in Greenfield, I think this is coming from Greenfield. the scanner. That there was a concern that maybe there were dozens of people who had not been transported yet and they needed more ambulances. They say they have enough resources on the scene to transport people. No, the 50 to 60 injuries you heard, what they were saying is somebody from the state said, we heard there was 50 or 60 people that were injured that hadn't been transported because you didn't have enough equipment. And the person responded, no, that's false. We have enough resources to deal with the injuries. That's what they said. That was the conversation. They were not saying there were 50 or 60 injuries. Maybe there were, but that's what the conversation was. But yes, 50 to 60. Sorry, the 50 to 60 injuries thing was like something that somebody had heard, which wasn't true. But we know there's been a lot of serious injuries because they've talked about it on the scanner in Greenfield. That is the one. Where is the line of storm? Let me pull up let me pull this up here, just to show you here. So that is where the line of storms is. That line, there's actually kind of like two lines of storms. The tornado warnings are going to pop up on the line of thunderstorms. So kind of like two lines right now. We got a line moving out of Iowa and a line going east to the east of Iowa. But those are those lines of thunderstorms there in eastern Iowa.
10-4. I will get a truck heading that way soon.
Well, if they clear the scene, they don't need to. I'll let you know. Thanks so much.
I have posted a bunch of videos and pics in the chat and also on my X account. You can find that at Lookner on X. Yeah, I mean, they have not said yet that this is an observed tornado. It's certainly concerning looking, but they have not said this is a observed tornado yet. National Weather Service in Iowa.
Copy, ready.
EC says, I just looked at Greenfield pics. It's really bad. It is really bad. A tornado swept through town. A quick thanks to our member Sarah and all of our thanks to all of our moderators. Oh, hold on a second here. Thanks to BB Matali for the stars on Facebook, and thanks also to all of our moderators who have been here. RJ Kinetic. And
Negative. We were told we were released, but our EMA is here from Clark County, and he wanted us to report to him. That's who you're talking to. I just need the 2 portable light sets off the back to the incident command post here at the lumberyard.
Also, our mods on Twitch, thank you so much. David Green, LB Prairie Dawn, Idaho Star, Mark and NC McBritches, Sarah Papa Bear, Sharon C54, Surly Dev, and Tariag, thank you. Thanks also BEZ Radio for your support on Twitch. And thanks to our Facebook mods as well. Also, Linda Belk and Larry moderate for us on X. And hang on a second here.
Command from Engine 90.
Margaret Riley is moderating. K. Lowry Body on Facebook.
Hey,
Paul
Carol,
Anderson, thank you very much. Thanks to all of our mods. Yeah, 1 tornado warning right now. No, 2. There's 1 up in Wisconsin now, too. Tornado warning in Wisconsin. There's that one.
Adair County Incident Command from Weldon, Engine 90.
Do I think the storms will pick back up? Well, there are watch areas that go well into the night. So you can actually see here. Hold on. These are the current watches here. And like this, one of them goes until midnight local time, midnight local time, midnight local time, 10 local time, 9 local time. So that suggests there's a threat for hours. However, you know, the biggest threat for today was supposed to be in Iowa, in some surrounding areas, that red area there. And so that threat is going to be over earlier than the other ones, just because as the storms move to the east. But again, there are watches. So that suggests that the bigger threat is earlier, not later. But who knows? I mean, who knows with this stuff? For all I know, there'll be big tornadoes tonight. I can't tell. But there certainly are tornado watches.
Negative.
But the tornadoes pop up on the line of thunderstorms, and that continues to move east.
10-4. 1-250-800.
By the way, there's like also really bad weather in these areas. Like, for example, that's a severe thunderstorm warning, destructive damage threat. That's not a tornado threat. That's a threat for Iowa, Illinois, where it says 80-mile-an-hour wind gusts, right? So we're not covering that, but, you know, there's a lot of severe weather that's not tornadoes going on.
1-1 from Adair County Dispatch, R41043.
Good.
Earlier, somebody was supposed to come up to the office and get a bunch of papers we printed. They've never shown up yet.
Somebody asked about the risk for future days. So what I can tell you is convective outlook.
Peyton is standing outside with them if somebody does head this way.
I'll show you this real quick. Yeah, convective outlook, I believe, is focused on thunderstorm activity.
4210, can you start medics non-emergent for nausea and anxiety?
Yeah, thunderstorm areas, severe thunderstorm threats. So, and that's where you're going to have, you know, these tornadoes pop up. When what we've been seeing these lines of thunderstorms the last few weeks, and the tornadoes pop up on the thunderstorm lines. So you can see risk of severe storms for today was moderate, which is higher than enhanced and slight the next 2 days. So there's day 2 and day 3 here. Now these will get updated, but the risk for tornadoes will be less the next 2 days than it was today. Although you could have them still. Hang on.
Copy.
Michael Regina says Quebec. So I'm not really covering that area. I mean, I've seen some severe thunderstorm warnings.
13. Current set of vitals 84, sinus. 90/46. We're giving blood and TXA.
That I did not hear.
26, 95% on 3 liters. We're about 10 out. We'll get the rest at bedside unless you request anything further.
That might be another person being taken away, because it sounds like that was a helicopter report, although... Right, so look at well, there's a helicopter. This is an AirMed helicopter. It went from Des Moines to Greenfield, and then it went down here, and now it's going back to Des Moines, it looks like. That might have picked up 2 people.
Been rescued yet?
Anyways, see that helicopter right there?
We're going to meet at the lumberyard. They're working on getting maps now, and then we can start checking things off.
From Flight Radar 24. I didn't hear that last person.
I just wanted to confirm. Thanks.
Yeah, I'll replay the audio. Sorry, I didn't catch that audio fully. The one we just heard. I don't. That might have been a it was somebody on a helicopter talking about a patient, but I don't know if they were. I didn't catch that audio. I don't know if it was a patient from Greenfield.
126 court for a NVC with injury / sort of a domestic situation here between a husband and a son. It's going to be a beige Ford Taurus.
Hang on. So I've seen some severe thunderstorm warnings.
13. Current set of vitals 84, sinus. 90/46. We're giving blood and TXA.
That I did not hear.
26, 95% on 3 liters. We're about 10 out.
Yeah, I mean, that's some medical information. It sounded like it was a life flight helicopter saying they were 10 minutes away from landing. Maybe they took somebody from Greenfield back to Des Moines. I'm not sure. We've heard other calls like that, so, you know, I know that they have been bringing in life flight medical helicopters, numerous ones, to the area to deal with the injuries in Greenfield.
3414.
Go ahead.
Just advising, I have 2637 and 3844 heading into your city for an MVC with injury.
Okay. We should start having some second watch cars coming online here pretty soon, I would think.
Copy.
Yeah, somebody asked about like Canada area, Northeast. I saw some warnings there earlier. Or maybe it was up here. I don't know. But I'm only covering the tornado stuff right now. And I'm not aware of any tornado warnings in the Northeast U.S. So I haven't heard much about Canada, but I haven't heard of ones about ones up here. So yeah, there's another warning that popped up. There's another warning that popped up here in Wisconsin. There's 2 in Wisconsin right now. Oh, another one popped up here in Iowa. So now we have 4 warnings.
Street line, welfare check for a 10 to 12-year-old male walking around in a light jacket, walking eastbound. A white male wearing a windbreaker.
Hard to make out on this radar here.
4230, checking your status.
Is there another one I can use? That doesn't really help either.
Copy, thank you.
Oh, maybe that one?
42. Can you log Miranda, please?
Yeah.
Copy, Miranda.
This is Radar Omega. It says it. The radar program I'm using, it says right up here, Radar Omega. I really like it. Radar Omega is the radar program. So those are the 4 current. Oh, no, there's 1. There's 5. There's 1 down in here in Oklahoma. Tornado warning there.
Before I left, I had directed some food vendors or people that wanted to provide food to the Shelberg's lot. They're northwest of the lumberyard. Are there people there?
So I believe all of these right now are radar indicated rotation and not observed tornado. None of these is observed tornado. Will said there were fatalities reported from Greenfield. Let me see if I can get you some updates on that. I haven't heard about it.
In that parking lot right now. I don't know if we want to send them to Cardinal for now, so we can bring them back later.
Okay, I just didn't know where they went. Thanks.
Tornado warning right near Madison, by the way. Look at that. Right near Madison. But I think they're talking about right in here. See the red and the green there? Right there.
Yeah.
Although it's not a confirmed tornado at this point.
For 60, we have a report of a white Mercedes van, airbags deployed, unknown if it's occupied, flashes are on, right shoulder in the grass.
10-4 is already the 1050 I covered today.
10-4, 1851.
Thanks, Stephen Reed. Stephen says north of Here Bay. Is that in the area? Stay safe, Stephen Reed. Thank you. Let me see if I can get you any updates about Greenfield.
Copy and multiple, thank you.
Yeah, I've posted a number of drone shots from
2637.
Greenfield.
So is this son in a car or is he on foot?
Oh, here's another one. I don't even think another drone of Greenfield. I'll post in the chat right now. It might be similar. I don't think it's one of the ones we saw earlier, but it might be. I can't tell. No, this looks like a different one.
Copy, thank you.
I just posted in the chat right now. It's another drone shot of Greenfield, Iowa, where it shows the tornado just cutting a swath of damage right through town. It's terrible.
637, it sounds like the son may have taken off in the car, the beige Ford Taurus. He's going to be wearing a white t-shirt and navy shorts. Possibly headed to 7209 or 7213.
Hang on a moment here. Give me one moment, guys.
Copy 22 direct.
I'm direct.
Sorry, I'm just checking a second for some updates, so give me one
Target
moment
the
here.
Elkhart rest area that can check on that power pole blocking the ramp to the northbound rest area.
That's concerning right there. Hold on a second. Right there, see where it says Spring Green? I'm going to turn the scanner off for a second because
3844, you can have the other.
we're not hearing much on that scanner from Iowa at the moment. So this is Spring Green, Wisconsin, west of Madison. Right? See the orange right there in the green and red? That could be a tornado. It's not observed, though. Some people said new warning in Missouri. Yeah, so definitely keeping an eye on this here. Again, I have not, certainly, you know, when you see the bright green and the bright red, that's the velocity radar on the left. So when you see the bright green and bright red next to each other, that means you have fast wind going in opposite directions right near each other, which is what you'd have if you had a tornado. It's when you have rotation. But again, they have not reported an observed tornado there yet. Yeah, I might check a scanner in a second. It's not a big town. No, it's some people live there, definitely. So let me just check and see what's going on with the other warnings here, and then I'll go back to there. Kind of spread out here. It's all radar indicated warnings. None of it is observed tornado warning. All radar indicated. Yeah, I'll see if I have a scanner from that area in Wisconsin. Captain Trips thinks it looked like a brief spin up, but hard to tell. The one in Wisconsin? Yeah, it definitely could be. So, wait, what happened here? Now I'm confused. Oh, no, it was down here. I was at the wrong place. Yeah, I mean, you never know. That could be a tornado. I don't know. Little blue there. Spring Green, Wisconsin. Population around 1,500 people. Sauk County. I do have a scanner I can check out from there. Let's see if we hear anything. I put the scanner on from there. Yeah, Malcolm says the velocity couplet appears to indicate a tornado. I don't know. It very well could be a tornado in there. I don't know. I mean, clearly the thunderstorms are moving through there. That's clear. On the right, you can see that. All right. Hey, real quick. Oh, hold on. We're going to test something out here. I think we're going to test it out. So I have to switch headphones. Now, once in a while, there's this weird thing where once in a while when I switch my headphones, because one set of headphones runs out of battery, once in a while it pauses the broadcast for like 20 seconds or so. So we're going to do a little experiment here and see. So the broadcast, hold on.
At this time, we're staying stage at the station. We have strong winds, hail. We can't hardly see out our door right now, so until it kind of lets up a little bit before we head out.
At a local fire department, they are saying they have strong winds and hail. Okay, so I'm going to switch my headphones now, but the broadcast might freeze for like 30 seconds, okay? So if it freezes, stay with me and I'll unfreeze it. I hope it doesn't freeze, but once in a while this happens. I'm supposed to do this to help like the company diagnose the problem. Okay, so let's see. I hope this works, but I might freeze for 30 seconds. If I freeze, I will unfreeze it. Okay, so stay with me if it freezes.
Spring Green Fire, we copy multiple power lines down. We'll get a line on the phone as soon as we can.
We're still there. We're still in business. We're still in business. We're still in business. That's good. No freeze so far. So far, so good. I have to just fix something now. Hang on. I think we're still in business. Wait a second. Hang on a second. Wow, it worked. We're still in business. I have the scanner on from Wisconsin. Yeah, brief freeze. So I have the scanner on from this area of Wisconsin. And again, I have not heard that it is a tornado. Was looking a little iffy on the, you should be taking cover if you're here, but they have not said to confirmed tornado here. That's west of Madison. Let's check out some of these other warnings here. That's radar indicated there over in Moines, still good. Yep. That is in Iowa there. But fortunately, the last hour or so, we haven't really had much tornado activity. When we came on the air, we were seeing a lot of tornadoes. Now we're seeing some warnings, but they haven't really produced tornadoes lately. Cameron says, I hope Lambeau Field does not get damaged.
From engine 3.
This one in Missouri too, the same thing. Nothing confirmed. No, these are all. They're all radar indicated at the moment. Dodger Blue says the drone footage is unbelievable. Yeah, there's really bad drone footage I've posted on my X account and in the chat of multiple people took drone footage in Greenfield with a tornado just goes right through town there, Greenfield, Iowa. So they definitely, I don't know what the extent of injuries is there right now, but it's really bad. It's terrible. Sorry, just checking a couple things here. Maybe I'll turn the that scanner back on again. The Iowa scanner.
Greenfield, you have all been canceled. You have all been canceled.
Sorry, that's loud.
We're disregarding, turning around.
Ambulance 6 copy.
Ford, go ahead.
Ford is transporting one from Centerville ER to Pella Regional.
Copy that, Ford.
Nick Britches said dust storms can't be tracked on radar because the dust is not high enough to be seen by radar for most cases. That's interesting. That's what Nick Britches said. There was a dust storm warning earlier in Illinois.
Road, we call Brian Stone chief and indicate a couple roads out in the area.
KCCI said a fierce tornado destroyed part of Greenfield. Iowa State Patrol Sergeant told KCCI there were multiple injuries in Greenfield, but it's not clear. We don't know exactly the number and the seriousness of them. About 2,000 people live there. But yeah, really bad. A tornado basically cut a swath of damage right through the town. Nine minutes.
All secure. Copy,
Let me check the ones in Wisconsin here.
Here 43, we have a person 30 blocking 8th and Fremont.
Yeah, this is
I cannot call city streets because
that's east of Eau Claire, Wisconsin. A couple over there. Well, it looks like one tornado warning and then another one following on from that. Hold on. Then there's one south of that. Oops. One of our viewers mentioned this one, which is north west of Madison, Wisconsin. Yeah, I mean, you know, they're right there. See if we go back a couple frames, right there. I'm sure is the area of concern right in there. But no reports that that is a tornado right now. Our viewer Trillion says, can't see how the damage in Greenfield could possibly be less than F4 and F5. Trillion thinks it was an F5. He says, no idea yet, but amazing there were no deaths there. I'm going to go a few more minutes and see if we have tornado activity. At a certain point, I'm going to jump off and eat something, but we'll give it a few more minutes and see what happens here. And I can always come back on if there's like a big developments. But fortunately, for like the first, I want to say 2 hours after we came on the air, it was lots of tornado activity, and then since then there's been a bunch of warnings.
And I'll be clearing the scene en route back to Waukee.
They really haven't ended up with tornadoes. Frigley says there are deaths there. EMS confirmed it. So I would not be surprised if there's deaths in Greenfield. I have not seen confirmation myself. Yeah, so Robert says I heard 2 on a stream. So again, would not be surprised, but I haven't heard it on the scanner. I haven't seen it publicly reported. So that's the best I can say. you know. So I don't want to get ahead of the authorities. But I know they were calling for a lot of ambulances and medical helicopters, which suggests to me there are a bunch of serious injuries.
Rising of an info trip holding a release time at the 1000 block of South 95th Street.
And yeah, to repeat what I said earlier, there's watches that go on for hours in central U.S. There's a number of watches that are supposed to go on for hours. T says we can go from 1 warning to 6 in a minute. That one down here in Missouri, that expires in 5 minutes. That expires in 20.
Go ahead.
August Park and 8th Street on a city service complaint.
Yeah, all of them right now are radar indicated.
Copy.
Yeah, I think like this Wisconsin one is probably an extension of one of these, maybe, you know, one or both of those.
10-8 Alliance advisor will have to come back later with the different equipment. Roadway will be open.
10-4, 9209. Saying that he told his staff to come in and help cook.
Okay, well, there's no power, so they're not cooking.
Yep, well, just informing you.
Yeah, a bunch of warnings up here in Wisconsin. Just so you can see where all the thunderstorms are. Here's the line of thunderstorms here. That's the composite radar.
Stages of equipment there right now. We don't have anybody in the school, so if you would just tell them to stand by, stand by.
That's the composite radar. So it shows you the line of storms. Some of them moving through Missouri, you know, moving up through Wisconsin, some in Iowa. But that's where the storm activity is.
Go for 37.
Is there a staging grounds for media?
By the way, thanks to Aleppo Gambit, our new member. William Cromer says in Illinois he is getting quarter-size hail.
10-4, thank you.
Are these still all reserve? Are these still all? Hang on a second here.
Just come north on 25 from 92. You'll see us.
Yeah, these are all right now still radar indicated warnings. I'm going to give a couple more minutes, but I think soon I'm going to unless something really changes, I'm probably going to wrap up this stream soon because I need to eat something, and it's not like we're getting a lot of tornado activity right now. To remind people, if you're in a tornado warning area, you should be taking cover. Whether there's a tornado or not, if you're in a warning area, take cover. And also, if you're anywhere in this area, these areas, you should have a way of getting warned because there's a bunch of there's a bunch of watches. That all this is on, oh, sorry, you can't even see what I'm looking at. All of that is under watch right there. See this right here? That's all watches. Some of them will expire sooner than others, but some of them go till midnight. 3 of them go till midnight. Midnight local time. So midnight central time. So there's hours of tornado threat coming. So just because I or somebody else stops streaming does not mean that's the end of the tornado threat. Not at all. So you should definitely be keeping an eye out in this area. Yeah, I'll kind of just pop around here for a second. That one, let me just kind of pop around for a second and just look at them. There's this one.
Northwest 1914.
It's been a bunch of warnings the last hour or two, and for whatever reason, they've been warnings and haven't ended up with tornadoes, which is a good thing. I hope that doesn't change.
1815.
You're right near Madison right now. And just so you can see the line of storms here. So you can see Madison is here. There's Madison, Wisconsin. So Madison's going to get, well, I don't know. It depends. But that line of storms is moving closer and closer to Madison. And you can see in Wisconsin that big line of thunderstorms moving across the state right there on the right. Actually, a couple of the couple lines of storms there moving through Wisconsin. Stephen Reed says our tornado warning goes through tornado watch goes through midnight. All right, well, let me start saying some thank yous to people, and if things don't radically change, I'm going to wrap up the stream shortly. But I can always pop on if there's big updates to talk about. So I hope there's not, but we'll have to see. So I do appreciate you guys tuning in for this stream of our tornado outbreak coverage, and I appreciate people sending me. A lot of you have been sending me updates and links, telling me what you're hearing about, so I appreciate that greatly. And yeah, by the way, I did just to remind people, a bunch of the stuff that I've been posting, like the videos and the photos, I post on my X account. So if you want to catch up on some of that stuff, you can go look at my X account. I'll post the link to my X account right now. I posted links to a couple drone videos there from Greenfield and stuff, so you can go check that out if you want. And I will post, that's where I post, if there's like updates on this and I'm not on the air, or other big news, I'll post about it there at Lookner on X. And then if there's big enough news, I'll come back on the air. But I do appreciate people being with us. I hope everybody stays safe in these areas. Oh, Madison has a tornado warning now. Well, stay on a couple minutes. So Madison is actually technically under a tornado warning. See that right now? I think it's basically an extension of this one here. There was already a tornado warning here. Looks to me like maybe they just extended it. Yeah, 6 tornado warnings now. None with observed tornadoes. All radar indicated. All right, well, let me keep wrapping things up here, and we'll keep an eye on it. A huge shout out to our moderators. They are fantastic. They're always here. We could not have chat rooms without our moderators. They're the best. So thank you so much to our moderators who have been here during the stream. Kinetic, Ruth Krafasi, all of our other RJ, all of our other YouTube mods who've been there, over there on Facebook. Oh, by the way, thanks for the Facebook stars, Kay Larry Body and Billy Joe Drage. Thank you so much. And also thanks for moderating on Facebook. Kay Larry Body, Paul Anderson, Margaret Riley.
37 and 35 is going to be out of quarters on its way to Greenfield.
Appreciate all of our moderators. Also over there on Twitch, thanks to our mods over there. Also Linda Belk and Larry moderate for us on X. Over on Twitch, Big Ball of Yarn, David Green, Idaho Star, Mark and NC, Sarah Papa Bear, Sharon C54, Certainly Dev, thank you. Also thanks to Jim in Chicagoland for your support on Twitch. Jim in Chicagoland, thank you.
Copy.
Yeah, right now there are 6 tornado warnings, and I think most of them are in Wisconsin. All except for the Missouri one are in Wisconsin. Where are the other two? The other two are up here. Yeah, stay tuned to your local weather, as Ruth Krafasi says exactly. So appreciate all of our moderators. This is Agenda Free TV. We cover all kinds of live breaking news without an agenda. If you like live news coverage, you can subscribe, follow the channel. If you'd like. Also, I would recommend signing up for our live, for our free notifications. I never go and know when we're going live because I don't know when the big news is going to happen. So if you want to make sure you don't miss a live stream, a great way to make sure you know when we're going live is to sign up for our free notifications. We do it through Discord. You sign up once and you get a message sent to you whenever we're going live right before the stream. It works great. The mods can post a link to those notifications, and you can find the link also in the Facebook and YouTube description for the broadcast. I just saw it pop up in the chat right there. Also, at the same link, you can find our Discord chat where you can chat with other viewers when we're not on the air. A lot of our viewers like doing the Discord chat. That's also free. Thanks to our Discord mods too, by the way.
Copy.
And thanks Xylee42 for your comment. Are there new tornado watches? There might be. Yes, a new tornado watch. It looks like. That looks like is that a new one? Oh, the expiration time got changed. These are the tornado watches right now, right here. So there's a bunch that go for hours more. So don't think that just because I wrap up this stream that there's no tornado threat. But I gotta take a break and eat something. Yeah, the new watch is for parts of Illinois. It's this one right here. That was the new one. Northern Illinois, a few tornadoes possible. Watch until midnight Central Time. Right there. That's the new one. As Adair said, watch number 282. By the way, again, the radar I use is Radar Omega. I really like it. Radar Omega. It's an app. I think if you want to use it on desktop, you need to get the app and then you subscribe on the app and then it lets you use it on desktop. Also, so thanks to our mods. I want to give a shout out to our subscribers on Facebook and Twitch and our members on YouTube. I really appreciate them. Over on Twitch, thanks for your support. Jackson22 for being a subscriber there. Shaggy. David Green. Wall Street. Sharon C54. Relila. All of our Twitch subscribers, thank you. New Dragons. BZ Radio, Gonzalez, and others, thank you. Our Facebook subscribers like Christy Claft, Billy Joe Drage, Eve Richards, Lou Green, Duster Singer, Margaret Riley. Thanks to all of our subscribers over there on Facebook and our YouTube members too. People like Eric Johnson, Evelyn in Maine, Pam Turner, Eric Johnson, PZ Papa Zulu, nice dog. Thanks for your support on YouTube, for being members there. Marissa Pugliese, Stephen Reed. Stay safe, everybody who is in these areas where they still have the watches. Certainly, as I said earlier, thoughts with the people in Greenfield and other places with damage today. Greenfield, really bad. Small town, about 2,000 people. Tornado went right through town. I'm sure we'll be getting more reports from there, but I posted on my X account links to a couple of the drone videos that a lot of you have seen that are really bad. Thanks to more of our members on YouTube, people like Barb, Carrie Poteet, Wickedest Witch, Gemini Rose 55, Buffalo Women Ruth Henson, William Cromer, T.
Lost my unit with traffic.
Gordon Gott, Asa NNE, Acidic Videos, and others. Lois Cox, Aleppo Gambit, MG Monkey. Thanks, Sherry Riddle, Gregory Pelletieri, and all of our other members on YouTube. All right. Last check here around. I'm going to do one last check and look at these warnings. Right now there are 5 tornado warnings. There is this one which expires in 4 minutes. That is in Missouri. They have not extended it yet. Then we have these 4 in Wisconsin. We have this one up here. These are all radar indicated rotation. None are observed tornado at the moment. And we have these 3 here.
I wonder why I wasn't hearing something. That's what it is.
Okay. Yeah, all radar indicated at the moment. Let's hope that continues and they don't develop into, we don't have more tornadoes pop up, but we'll have to see. Also, a quick reminder, if you do subscribe or follow, turn on notifications on whatever platform you're following on and or subscribing on. And on, it's a little bit weird on YouTube.
25 and 92.
If you subscribe on YouTube,
any media that's coming in has to come in from the east side of town on 92 and go to the DOT State Maintenance Building. That will be the staging area for media.
That's Greenfield. If you subscribe on YouTube, to turn on notifications on YouTube, you got to click on this bell, the notifications bell, and click on all notifications like that. It's kind of weird there. All right, guys, I am going to wrap up the stream right now.
Did you get that emergency button activation?
And
heard it, but we didn't hit it.
Okay, so I'm going to wrap up our live stream right now. We have been covering, by the way, Warren says the destruction of that drone video is horrible, just horrible. Yeah, some really bad drone videos from Greenfield. Terrible. So we'll be finding out more about what happened there in the hours to come, but really terrible. Okay, how do I turn on Discord notifications? The mods will post the link once again, Big Sky, for the Discord notifications. Oh, thanks, Leon Ticknor, for being a subscriber, and Ronald came as well over there on Facebook for subscribing. I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm hoping that we don't have any more big destructive tornadoes tonight, but you don't know. We got some tornado watches going on. Hang on a second here. All right, so I'm going to wrap up this live stream. If there is a, what? Somebody just said there's a big tornado warning? Did I miss it? Did I miss a tornado warning? Where's this at? Somebody said, one of the viewers said PDS tornado warning in Illinois? I don't see it. I'm looking at it right now. Is that old? Somebody just said it. Hang on. Let me look. I was about to get off the air. I'm not seeing one for Illinois. I'm looking at the National Weather Service tornado and the radar. I don't see it. Oh, severe thunderstorm? Sorry. Okay. Let me just make absolutely sure. All right. Oh, I see it. It's like a destructive storm warning. So this is for northern Illinois, and it says severe thunderstorm warning. This is a destructive storm. Max wind gust 90, it said. That's for right here. This is for northern Illinois, west of Chicago. There's a couple of these destructive, severe thunderstorm warnings. So it's something to keep an eye out for. You can see it says this is a destructive storm and this is a destructive storm. It's severe thunderstorm warnings for these areas kind of west of Chicago. So I'll keep an eye out on that too. I mean, certainly, you should be taking cover in the area. It says 90 mile an hour wind gusts for those areas. That's what it says. 90 mile an hour wind gusts. All right. All right, I'll keep an eye out, guys. And hang on one second. There's one other thing I'll check. All right, I am going to wrap up this live stream right now, but I will keep an eye out. If there's big news, I will come back on the air. That is it for now. Thank you for watching, and thanks also for letting me read your comments and questions on the air, and for also sending me weather updates and helping me cover this. That is it for now. And and there's one more. I'll point out when somebody mentioned one in Arkansas. Again, that is radar indicated warning there in Arkansas. So you can keep an eye on that one as too. But I'm going to wrap up our coverage right now. If there's big developments, I can come back on there and do a new stream. That is it for this stream. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon with more live breaking news coverage right here at Agenda Free TV.